Army YouTube channel. We're here for a T20 watch along. It's myself, Dr. Akbar Chowdhury. I've got Cal with me today. Cal, assalamu alaikum. How's it going?
Wa alaikum salam. Alhamdulillah. All good, bro. How are you? You okay?
Excellent. And just remind us, for those who are watching, remind us where in the world you find yourself at the moment. Cal,
I'm in Azad Kashmir at the moment in Pakistan.
good man. So you're watching this on PTV, yeah?
PTV Sports.
Excellent. All right. So, yeah, first of 4 T20s. We've got the Pakistan team up here. Rizwan and Babar, it looks like, opening with Fakhr at 3, having been recalled into the T20 team. With Hafiz and Heather and Nawaz kind of middle order, and then Fahim, and then 4 bowlers. I'll get your thoughts in a second on what you make of that team. First of all, welcome salam to everyone who's watching. Shazeb, we've got Bob on. Hi, Bob. Fakhr at 3, yeah. Cal, what do you make of that? Obviously, Fakhr comes back into the team, having just done amazingly as an opener. He goes in at number 3. I don't think many people were expecting that.
Nah, I think I would have put him straight in as opener anyway. Obviously, that's his preferred, and he's just come out of the one day as a, with such good form. I would have put him straight into opening. I don't think I would have put him one down personally.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
maybe we don't know. They might change it around. We don't know. Obviously, at the moment, it's coming up like that, but they might change it. We don't know. Or is that is that how they're gonna do it?
Well, I guess we'll find out in the second innings, because obviously South Africa have won the toss and they've chosen to
batted,
yeah. So with South Africa batting, obviously we don't quite know what we're doing with our own batting lineup till a little bit later, but certainly it's listed as gone, Cal.
Yeah, I think I would have still preferred. Well, we don't know what they're going to do yet, but I would have done Fakhr and Babar as opener, because obviously Fakhr is still in good form at the moment. Rizwan, he's not really had a good one-day series as well, so I think I would have preferred him coming one down than going in opener, because then obviously there's more pressure on Fakhr. If he loses wicket straight away, there's more pressure on Fakhr straight away. Whereas in be a different ball game, Fakhr's already come out from a good one-day series, so.
Cal, you're being missed already. Joseb's asking you to come back as soon as you can.
I'm trying, bro. Maybe I would have come back, but obviously I wasn't too well as well in it. Like you said, I don't know if you know or not, but yeah. And then I only had like 1 day's notice where I could have got tickets, so it was just too much. I couldn't do it. And I heard apparently a lot of people who did come back, they've gone through a lot of hassle.
Yes, no, of course. So we're bowling first. First ball coming up. Shaheen Freedy's bowling. Come, boys.
Dot ball.
It is a dot ball. So are you ahead of us there? Are you with your PTV?
Yeah, I think I'm ahead. I'm ahead of you guys.
Who would have thought, hey? Sky Sports HD.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you guys. I was thinking before, when the PSL was going on as well. I'm pretty sure, I was like maybe a second or 2 ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Like right now, Shane's running down to bowl the second ball, and he's bowled the second ball, and I think they've got a single. Oh, it's a 4 runs. 4 runs.
Squatted away by Milan for a boundary. So yeah, that's 4 for none. It'd be interesting to know what the guys make of the team in the comments. We've got Habib, welcome Sam Umar as well. Obviously, yeah, the toss has been done, as we said. South Africa have decided to bat first, which is slightly against the grain, because a lot of teams in white ball cricket tend to be chasing. They prefer chasing. You look at the recent England-India series. You look at the recent ODI series that we had as well with South Africa. I'm pretty sure every team won the toss and chose to field. So they're kind of doing things a bit different.
I think maybe, Doc, is because they haven't got the first team players, a lot of them, and even the captain, they've lost the captain as well. So maybe because this is an unexperienced team, they must be thinking maybe less pressure, less bat first, and get a score on the board.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty unfamiliar South Africa team, isn't it? Obviously, we saw Milan and Markram and Klaassen, to be fair, in some of the one-day games, but they wouldn't be in their first choice, I don't think, ODI or T20 team. Sheen comes in again, gets a bit of movement in. I think they'll get a quick single there. That's 5 for none.
I think he's hit his foot. I think he's hit his foot.
That throw from Babar. No, I think the throw from Babar has absolutely smashed into Shaheen's ankle there.
Smashed in. Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. So a few comments coming in about the pitch. Shazab thinks the pitch looks like an amazing batting pitch. That might be why they've decided to bat first. Although I guess in the
Is
space.
it? Sorry, go on, Doc.
I was just going to say, in the space of 40 overs in about the next 3-4 hours, you wouldn't expect the track to change too much, and it's a day game as well. But it's only 2:30. I think it's 2:30 or 3:30 in the afternoon there, so hopefully conditions won't change. Almost thinks it's a 180 type of pitch, which seems to be pretty par for the course
Really?
in T20 cricket at the moment.
Are they playing on the same ground as the one days, or is it different?
So we had one of the one days here. So this is where the Shaheen comes in again. Let's that go.
Dot ball.
This is the same. I don't know if it's the same exact square, the same pitch, but it's the same ground as that second ODI where we nearly chased 340. Well, obviously Fucker got his 193. So the games have been alternating.
So it's a good batting pitch then.
Yeah. I mean, Wanderers is always good. It's good for pretty kind of the ball flies through as well. So. So just coming up now to the last ball of the over. Again, Shaheen to Markram for his second ball. Hopefully get a good end to the over. Five wouldn't be too bad for the first over.
Oh, he's got a boundary. He's rated a boundary.
Pretty poor
yeah,
ball.
It does look like too much length there. Too wide.
So
yeah, it does look like a good batting pitch, I think.
Yeah, looking at this team, then so Milana, Markham, Klaassen, Van Billen, Lubber, and Linda. That's a really kind of untested middle order. And I have to say, as a kind of casual fan, I guess, of South African cricket, those aren't names that I've seen. Obviously, we saw Linda in the Test match against us, but the others not so much. I think Van Billen maybe played the T20s against us when South Africa.
That Bilgen's a new name, isn't it? I'm definitely sure we haven't seen that one.
I think he was in
that Lubby.
Yeah, he was in the T20s when we played in Pakistan recently.
Pakistan?
Oh, yeah.
What about Lubby?
No, I've not seen much of Lubby. And then we've got, Pekla Quay, obviously we know about him. Hendricks with the ball. But again, Magala and Williams.
I'm pretty sure they won't have still used, they must be still good players. They can't be there. Then they were playing in South Africa, so they're going to pick, at least they're still top players, aren't they? They must have done some kind of good performance for them to get into the team.
Yeah, well, you'd like to think so. Shazab's got his wish. He wants Nawaz to open at the other end, which is exactly what's happened. And we've got Raheel posting here. Assalamu alaikum, guys. We met in Adelaide, Cricket World Cup 2015, first row Pakistan versus Australia.
Adelaide. Is that Australia? Adelaide.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who did he meet.
Raheel,
I haven't been to Australia, unless you've been, Doc.
No, I wasn't.
Actually, you have been.
Yeah.
You have been to Australia, haven't you?
I have been to Australia, but I wasn't there. I wasn't there in the 2015 World Cup, so that's not me, unfortunately, Raheel. But maybe one of us. I don't know if any of the guys were there. Nawaz comes in again, and it's a dot ball, which is good. The thing, I guess, just going back to the team selection, Umar, I would echo that. Let's go, indeed. Let's see if we can get this series off to a good start with a win. It's a 4-match series as well, so it's a bit of a weird number of games. So you don't really want to lose the first one. I think the good thing about Nawaz in the team is that he gives you that kind of
bat.
Yeah, he bats and he gives you a sixth bowler. Otherwise, it would be 4 seamers and Usman Garded, which is, as we were saying just off air before we came on, that's not really enough bowling depth, is it? Just to have 5 bowlers in a T20 where, if someone's having a bad day or if they well bowled, just beat the outside edge. If one of the batsmen gets after one of your bowlers, then you need that 6th option. And I don't think we don't have that. If nearly bowled him as well.
That was close. That it just bounced over. I'm surprised he got away with it.
Yeah. Usman Azam, Assalamualaikum, Usman, welcome. Right decision to pick Fakhar over Shajil.
There has to be. Obviously, he's informed batsman. We can't, you can't leave him out. And at the end of the day, Sharjeel, he hasn't been trialed yet in any of the games. He's just come out of a good one-day series. You have to give him the benefit of doubt there.
But this is the thing, Cal. We mix formats, don't we? Shajeel was picked for it's like Asif Ali coming into the ODI team and then going straight into the 11 when he wasn't even in the original squad for South Shakil.
Yeah, that was a very bad decision. I think I can't. I just don't understand how, on what basis Asif gets fixed. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. The guy's had so many chances, yeah, and he's failed so many times. It just doesn't make any sense to me. There, how can he just get picked? On what basis do they pick him?
But it's the logic thing, isn't it? How does he not get into the original squad, but he gets into the team? That's the same thing I would say about Fucker. Fucker wasn't in the original squad, and now he goes straight into the 11. So that's the thing that doesn't quite make sense, because you think, well, why did they pick Shajil ahead of him in the original squad then?
You see, another thing, Doc, yeah, with them picking Asif Ali, we got Heather Ali there, yeah. They could have easily swapped, instead of putting Asif Ali in, they could have easily put Heather Ali in. He's definitely 100% better choice than Asif Ali. Asif Ali has just got one shot, just swing and up in the air, out. That's it. Yeah, at least Heather Ali is a proper batsman.
Yeah, no, agreed. I think all of us would have had all of us would have had Headed in our ODI team. There was a comment from Said. I couldn't tell you about paid stream links, Said, to be honest. And if I did, I'd probably get the channel shut down or something. So I don't know where you're based, but it's on Sky Sports it's on Sky Sports Mix in the UK, and obviously PTV in Pakistan, as Cal well knows, because he's ahead of us. And that's
another boundary.
That's a shot for 4. 16 for none in the third over. So they've gone after Shaheen a little bit. This is 13 runs.
Yeah, Shaheen. But I think Shaheen's bowling a bit loose as well. He's not, it's not tight as well.
Been a little bit wayward. He saw a bit of movement, but to be fair, you're going to get this in T20. This is the whole point of T20. The batsmen are going to come after you. So interesting. We've got a couple of contrasts here. So we've got Tabriz, welcome Sam Tabriz, saying lots of talk about Shajil missing out, but who would he have replaced? This looks like a solid side. And then the counter argument comes from Imran Khan. The PM is on again, who also wrote that he's. Oh, that's a good shot. Flipping hell, that's a good shot. That's gone for 6. Ooh. That was an amazing shot. He hit right through the line, right over the bowler's head for 6. Goodness me.
Who hit him? Malan.
That was Malan. That does not happen to Shaheen Afridi often, which is why he's making that face. My God, he just. Oh my. That's a really, really nice shot. 6 runs. That doesn't happen. I've not seen that happen to Shaheen recently. We'll come on to score predictions in a second. I think the prediction might be going up with every ball that happens at the moment.
The way they're going, they're looking at 200 score. 200
well, exactly. So Imran says, find it bizarre why they haven't picked Shajil. So it's an odd one, isn't it? I think some people think he was in the original squad, therefore he should be in the team. Other people would say that actually you shouldn't, and therefore you shouldn't mix formats. So Fucker has been actually really good in ODI cricket, but actually T20 cricket, he's not been amazing for Pakistan by a long. I don't have his record in front of me, but he's not actually been that good for us in T20 cricket. But Cal, are you saying that it doesn't matter? You just put him straight in. It's the same kind of game.
No, but what you got to look at, Doc, yeah, is Fucker has been out. He wasn't in the last series. Yeah, he was out. Even in the one days, he wasn't doing well. If you think about it, even in the one days, he wasn't doing too well. I was really pissed off. I was thinking to myself, what is this guy doing? But for some reason, he's changed something, and then obviously in this one day series, he's doing well. So he's obviously changed something for him to start doing well, because I can't remember the last time he scored a good score. He wasn't really doing well at all. So even his selection was being questioned as well until he was dropped. I think was he sick or something on the last series or something. I think he was.
He didn't make it.
Yeah. So obviously he's changed so much. So you've got to give him a go in the 2020s. You've got to see,
Yeah, I mean, I think. Yeah, I think there's a few comments coming in about. Well, so Shazeb says we've got 4 of them. So obviously Fucker's in form, which he is obviously absolutely banging form right now, and Shajil will get his chance. I don't know, Shazeb. I think maybe if we win the first 2 or 3, he might. I feel like in T20 year, I feel like Fucker is the one change they've made. I don't know if they'll then say, okay, Fucker out Shajil in. I think they're almost going to say to Fucker, right, you've got 4 games.
I think what we got stuck was, if Shadab wasn't injured, then we could have dropped. Maybe we didn't need to add Nawaz in, and we could have maybe had not Qadir in as well, and then
God, that's
6. So basically, we could have had Shadab in. Yeah, that would have been an extra bowler for us and a batsman, and then we could have had Sharjeel in as well. But because of Shadab got injured, then obviously we had to have that extra bowler in as well. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? We could have balanced it. I think that Shadeb injury maybe cost us. It's very, very difficult to get him in. Who can you drop if you bring Sharjeel in? That's the issue, isn't it?
I understand what you're saying. I'm also just slightly perturbed by what the heck's going on here, because Milan is properly going after Shaheen. It's 28 for none in the third over. That's his second six, I think, of the over. That's a dot ball, thankfully.
25 runs he's give in 2 overs.
Yeah, look, you're going to get days like this, and this is what I mean though about having 6 bowlers, isn't it? Now, I'm not saying take Shaheen out of the attack, but you might maybe bring back Shaheen a little bit later. You may say, okay, if he's not having a great day today, at least we've got 6 bowlers to make up for if someone has a bad day, or if someone, a batsman takes a liking to a certain bowler. So I think the difficult thing with bringing Sharjeel in, and I would ask this of the guys in the comments, if you're going to bring Sharjeel into the team, who are you dropping? Who would you take out of the team? And that would be just an interesting question, because it might just kind of upset the balance a little bit. Osman Azam says maybe there's something Misbah not being in favour of Shajeel's selection. That's why they've asked for Tucker to be included. I think, yeah, that's been. Oh, he's given himself some room there, trying to play that on the leg side. It's a dot ball. Nawaz has done okay. 7th ball, 3 runs, none for 3. Maybe there's something in. Yeah, it was a close one.
Wasn't that like close shot for LB? Maybe just outside line. Maybe.
Yeah, outside the line and maybe turning the other way as well. So before we carry on, score prediction. We've got to do a score prediction before it gets too easy. We can't predict after 19 overs. So I am going to go for 196 for 5.
I think they're going to get 200 minimum.
That's not a prediction, Cal. I need an exact score, and I need a score from everyone in the comments as well.
205.
How many wickets?
205 for 6. No, actually 7. Okay. 205 for 7.
Another wicket right at the end. Okay, so yes, I think the management. I think Misbah, has made no secret of the fact that obviously fitness is really, really important. There's the whole saga about Sharjeel's fitness and how much weight he's got to lose and what his weight's doing and what it's got to come down to. So my understanding is though that Babar has the final say. So maybe it's Babar that wants Fakhar in the team after what he's done in those ODIs. Not sure.
You know what it is, Doc? Yeah, if for example, if they didn't put him in the side today, yeah, I'll 100% guarantee you there have been so many people saying, "Oh, why the hell is Fakhar not in the team?" Blah blah blah. He just made 300 plus runs in one day. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it works both ways. There would have been so many people saying, "Yeah, why is he not in the team in the first place?" Fakhar, why isn't Fakhar being included? If they left him out, I think there would be more question for them if they left Fakhar out than there is for Sharjeel.
Yeah, I think look, it's a difficult one, and look, you're never going to make everyone happy, because even if you swap one player for another, people will say you've not got the balance of the team right. And actually, it's not a bad problem to have. We're leaving out a good ball striker in Sharjeel. How was that? That was pad first.
He's out. He's giving him.
Get in there. Come on, boys.
Wait, is he going to appeal it? 1 minute. Is he going to review it?
It's Milan who's gone.
Has he reviewed it? Is he reviewing it? He's reviewed it, I think. He's reviewed it.
Yeah, he has reviewed it indeed.
Yeah, he's reviewed it.
Let's
see now. I'll know before you, Doc. Let's see now.
We've got some score predictions coming in, by the way. PM says 176 for 6. What else was that? I think Shazad predicted as well, didn't he? What did he go for? 188. 187. I went 196, I think, didn't I? And Cal, you're the most pessimistic. You've gone for 205.
Right. So what's happened here? 1 second, Doc. You see, I'm definitely in line. Hey, did he hit his bat first?
Oh.
Don't like bat first to me, for some reason.
If it was bat first.
No, 1 second. No, 1 second. No, it's pad. It's definitely pad. 100% it's pad. It's definitely pad. And he said line. Only thing is, it might be height. Might be. No. But even if it's clipping, we've got him. It's definitely in line. Yeah, it's definitely in line. Yes, he's out. Come on. He's gone.
Nice.
He's gone.
Well done, Nawaz. Excellent.
Yeah. I was only worried about the height, but he was gone.
And it's Milan who's gone, who's was getting after
Danger,
Shaheen.
man.
So that's a big wicket. And again, those who are saying maybe haven't pick an extra batsman, maybe then Nawaz doesn't get into the team and we're stuck with 5 bowlers and he's not bowling at the start there. He started really well. South Africa are 31 for 1 after 4 overs, so that's hopefully going to check their momentum just a little bit.
Nawaz has been doing pretty well for us. Even the last 2020s, he did pretty well as well. So he's not been bad, Nawaz. I think personally,
he's been absolutely brilliant. Nawaz, I would definitely have him in the team. I think, certainly in the absence of Imad. All right, we'll just get through some of these comments, guys. Keep the comments coming in. We will get to them. Obviously, we sometimes be a little bit behind depending upon what's happening out on the pitch, but we'll try and get to all the comments and give you a mention. Muhammad Arshad, I think he's mentioned a couple of things. So he says, hope the series is going to be a high-scoring one. See how we do under pressure and in high-scoring conditions, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be the key, isn't it? Because the next 2 T20s are both going to be in pretty high-scoring areas. So yeah, we've one kind of get 150 and then defend it is going to be a lot more difficult than it has been historically. We've always been a team that could kind of defend 150, 160. I think that's going to be a lot more difficult in the next 2 World Cups. And Mohamed Rashid also says, let's not criticise the playing 11. Let's see how they play, and then see what changes we can make. That's true. Agree. I don't think. Yeah, I think we're trying not to criticise. I can see why they kind of picked this team as Hassan Ali comes into the attack to replace Shaheen. Yeah, sometimes obviously you can. It's easier to be wise after the event. So I guess we try and we try and kind of analyse a little bit before things happen as well. But you're right. We try not to.
We're not criticising the 11. We're just saying the selection of Shajil or not. That's what we're really talking about.
Message from our sponsors. Yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in, and do subscribe and hit the bell icon and share this all. And if you know people who like Pakistan cricket and like watching Pakistan games, they might not be on Twitter or YouTube all the time, but if they want to watch it with people who will just give unashamedly biased Pakistani commentary like we're going to try and do, then yeah, tell them to tune in and we can build our little community of Pakistan fans kind of watching the game together. That's
the forums.
Can't do much about that.
I think you can tell with the intent what they've come with. They're just coming with just strike. Yeah. That's it.
I think the ball moved for about it moved for about 2 balls, and since then it's basically going straight with not a lot happening. So I think you can hit through the line on this pitch and not worry. Yeah. So we will be able to do that. I mean, South Africa have made a complete mockery of the caption that we put up for their team, because I didn't expect Luba to come in at number 3, but regardless, he's there. All right, let's just going through the comments again. Imran, I think this refers to our team selection question, wasn't it, about who makes way for Shajil? And he says maybe that's a dot ball down from Hassan Ali. After his relatively poor start, where Milan got after him, Adil says, Gonkel, you take this.
I was going to say, yeah, even in the one days, Shane's not really had a good series, even in the one day so far, I think. He's not been...
I think he did okay. I think he was all right. Obviously, you're in high-scoring pitches, so, 6 and 7 runs and over is pretty much... Oh, his hands come off the bat. Catch that.
He's out. He's gone.
Come on.
He's out.
Well done, Hassan.
Hassan.
36 for 2. Well, we're making inroads.
Luby's stay wasn't for long. But he's a batsman to watch out for, because I think he was just there to go out there and... Oh, was that on the boundary line? Oh, no, it was class.
Just caught mid off.
Don't see mid off, yeah. It just went high.
So, the historic way of looking at it was that if you lose wickets, then it slows the run rate down. But the modern way of playing, which we all talk about...
Can I change?
Go on.
Can I change my prediction?
Yeah. You went
I'm only joking.
205. Well, you never know. Let's hope they don't get anywhere near that.
It doesn't look too bad now, does it? 4.4, 36 for 2. Now it looks okay, I think.
But it's interesting. It'd be interesting to see the approach, because, like I say, a lot of modern cricket says that even when you lose wickets like this, you just come in and you keep going.
Continue, yeah.
And it'd be interesting to see if South Africa do that, or whether they.
But there's definitely at least a 180 pitch, I think. It looks like it anyway.
Nawaz was excellent in the first 2 overs, which he absolutely was. Adil says 186, unless we restrict them and get more wickets. Well, that would be good, wouldn't it? Nawaz says, sorry, Imran says that's another dot ball. Well done. So far, 1 boundary and then 3 dot balls in this over. Nawaz is doing really well. He is absolutely excellently optimistic. Umar, I think, has gone with our lowest score. I think this is the lowest prediction. He's gone for 157 all out with a 4 for Osman Ghadir. Well, he's running out of time because at the moment it looks like the seamers might, or Nawaz as well, actually, might do most of the damage. I imagine Osman Ghadir will come in at around the maybe 7 or 8 over mark. I don't expect him to kind of bowl in the power play. Mazum says, Mazum says, fielding is still lackluster, no energy in the field, easy singles to be had. I think it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because obviously in the power play, most of the fielders are going to be kind of on the edge of the circle, edging back, thinking ball's going to go that way, rather than kind of stopping singles. I think it's been okay. Fielders can't do anything if the ball's kind of sailing into the stands.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, obviously,
it's been too bad. I think we've been all right.
I think we've been okay. But obviously, look, you guys are watching every ball, and we're kind of doing a bit of talking, so we're probably missing the odd ball. So every opinion is, every opinion is valid. Shazeb thinks there might have been a bit of a slower ball there from Hassan, the one that got the wicket. That's away for a single. Good fielding there. So that was energetic stuff. Shazeb wants Barbara to carry on with Nawaz. So this is his third over.
Nawaz pulled it back a bit. Yeah.
So
he pulled it back a bit.
I guess he can just bowl 4 in a row at the start? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? No point unless this is like a horrific over and again Klassen goes after him and gets a couple of 4s or 6s or whatever. In which case you might just hold Nawaz back and maybe bring Haris Ralph in after the power play. Or obviously keep going with Hassan at the other end. Why not? Why not bowl 4 overs of Nawaz? That seems to make sense. A good idea.
Another single.
There was a comment from Imi about being broken down the middle of nowhere. I hope that's not true. If it is, good luck.
4 p.m. What's that there? 9 here.
Be good to know where you are.
3 hours time.
So I asked him where he is. He just said he's in the middle of nowhere, but a little bit more precise would be good to know. Let's have a look. Imran says, despite the predictions, what do you feel we can chase? Oh, that's cut away for 4.
And boundary.
That was a good shot. I don't think it was a particularly wide ball. He just gave himself a bit of room. Markram did. It was a good shot for 4. What do you feel we can chase? Plenty. Why not? We've got, if you look at our top 6, it's a pretty powerful batting lineup. And there's players that can go in different gears and accumulate, and there are those that can hit big. So the answer from Mohammad Oshad there is, well, he's come down the track there.
Dot ball? Was it a dot ball or was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Dot ball.
She said we should be comfortable chasing between 160 and 175. Anything above that, we can struggle. I think if you look at the South African bowling lineup, we made 300 and with their second string bowlers, we made 320 the other day, despite despite a horrific kind of collapse in the middle of the innings. So,
another boundary.
That's a good shot. Maybe the fielding could have been a bit better there.
Dot 1 second, yeah.
That's okay. So this is why maybe Nawaz doesn't bowl his 4 in a row. They were quite good shots. Both boundaries just over.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Don't forget, guys, if you can bowl some off spin, if there's any lefties, so technically you've got 7. I don't know. Hold on, let's have a look. Should that have been fielded?
Single.
Possibly. Shazeb says Hafiz can bowl some off spin as well if there's any lefties out there. So technically we've got 7. I don't know if they're confident with Hafiz bowling or not.
Hafiz, yeah. I don't think they want to risk it.
Yeah. So that's the end of the power play. 48 for 2. Who's ahead of the game? Us or them? They're going at 8 and over.
I think They might be slightly ahead, but it's a bit. I think it's 50-50.
I think if you can lose 2 or less in the power play and be going at 8 and over, I reckon that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Rarely do teams get bowled out in T20 cricket, so I don't think you have to worry too much about wickets in hand. It's about getting as many runs as you can as quickly as you can. So I think 48 for 2. 48 for 2. If that was us, I'd be relatively satisfied. Although obviously it depends upon the bowlers that you've got. Sorry, the batsmen that you've got coming in afterwards as well. So Hassan Ali's going to carry on now. That should be
They've got 2 there.
Yeah.
Oh. he nearly swung it back to a 4.
Yeah, the slip there. Who was that out on the boundary? Was that Headed Ali? I think it might have been.
I'm sure it was Heather Ali. I'm sure it was him. Heather Ali. I'm sure it was him. It looked like him anyway.
We've got a football update. We've got Imran Khan with the update there. City 0, Leeds 1. I think Leeds were down to 10 men as well in that one. So surprised that City haven't fought their way back into that one and got a goal or 2 just yet.
Was that Man City?
It is indeed. Yes, indeed. So see how that one plays out. Another drop ball from Hassan. And we're 49 for 2 in the 7th over. We were talking about who won the power play and who's ahead in this game. Actually, sorry, they're just going to show some variations here. Shazay was absolutely right. So he bowled at 138, 130, and then 121 for that wicket ball that got Luber out. So clever bowling. That was, I think, a little bit. We missed.
That, I'm sure that was a slow one as well.
Yes,
I'm sure that was a slow one there. With Hassan, we know that he normally does that. He does a lot of variation as well. He used to do it before as well.
I think
he does like to experiment.
Yeah, I think we missed that in the in some of the death bowling in the ODI series. It was and Hasnain, I think, was a bit guilty of that in that there weren't really very many variations. When you think of all the things you can do, you can bowl the slower one, you can bowl a wide Yorker, you can bowl a slower ball bouncer, things like that. We weren't really seeing a lot of those. Obviously, you've got to bowl to your field.
Good dot ball there.
He's bowling a really challenging length, Hassan. It's not so far up that you can just kind of swing through the line. It's not short stuff that you could rock back and hit for 6 either. So it's he's bowling well here in his second
He's bowling
over.
well, yeah, definitely.
1 for 8.
All different of it.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see how Usman Gardner goes here. We shouldn't be too critical if he goes for a few. Yeah, I agree. I think you've got to be really careful criticising bowlers in T20.
4 runs. Good shot that was. It wasn't too bad ball, but it was a good shot.
Yeah, well, you got to give the batsman.
You're gonna get them, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, with T20 cricket, you can't be too critical of bowlers because it's a batsman's game. The boundaries tend to be short. The fielding restrictions favour the batsman. Big, huge bats, miss hits going for 6. And if someone like Usman Gardner does have a bad day, he's given us quite a few good days recently. I don't think you can be too critical. You've got to look at the context of these performances as well. That was well bowled from Hassan. Again, another single. So a mixed bag of an over. Overall, pretty good. 7 off it, and they're 55 for 2. I imagine we'll see. Well, I guess we'll see if we're going to have another over now of Mohammad Nawaz or whether they bring Haris Rauf in from the other end. Would you go with a 4th over of Nawaz?
I'd maybe just give it to him. Yeah.
Be interesting to know what you guys make in the comments as well. Another 4 overs.
But then again, he just had a bad over, so maybe I don't know. They might change him. I don't know.
I think at some point, obviously Haris will come in. Obviously you've got Osman as well. Generally, with a right hand, left hand, I guess maybe you want to protect the leg spinner from the left hander if it's kind of spinning into him. You want it ideally spinning away from a right hander. Maybe they'll hold Osman back. No, they won't. Here he is. He's bowling. So let's see how he gets on. 55 for 2 after 7 overs. We were talking the other day about the makeup of this team and which of the spinners plays, because you've got kind of 4 of them that are all quite similar in certain ways. Osman, Imad, Shadab.
Boundary. Flaming neck. Bad ball.
Loosener first up, isn't it? It's gone
loose.
Before.
Yeah. Full toss. Can't be bowling like that.
Well, it doesn't matter how much the pitch turns. If it doesn't land, you're not going to get anything out of it.
Yeah.
But again, often you see that from a leg spinner. Their first few balls, it's about staying on. It's not about bowling amazing balls first up. But you know, it's got to be better than a full toss wide outside off stump.
Yeah. Oh, another boundary. Flaming it. That was bad feeling, I think.
Ah, that is bad, and that's Hassan Ali. That's not like him. Well, it's Markham again. He's 33 off 22 now. I don't think that's it's not an awful ball. I mean, I don't think it's turning a heck of a lot, but
He should have saved that, I think. It did give a full stretch, but I think he was a bit late late going down.
Yeah, I think most fielders in most good teams would say that. To be honest, that was poor. Imran was going to give a few overs anyway. Ooh. Shazad with a very, very pertinent question. Has Osman Khan has a lockdown haircut? Yeah, it does look like he's had a bit of a trim. It also looks like maybe one of his teammates has done it for him.
Off the bat.
Not the best. Yeah, he's dragged that on.
Yeah, I was thinking, why is he not appealed if it was directly onto the pads?
Well, at least he's got a dot ball. Half the over done. 8 runs off it.
No.
And they're 64-2. Comment coming in from what do you think of guys? What do you think as an off spin option? Off spin's kind of gone out of fashion a little bit. I think in kind of world cricket, it's obviously you've got your left arm angle and you've got your leg spinners. Off spinners.
Got another 2 there.
Unless they've got a bit of, can we run them out? No, we can't. Unless we've got a bit of mystery. Obviously, you kind of need to have a doosra as an off spinner, and obviously we know they're cracking down on actions and things like that. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure from an off spin point of view. I don't know if you can think of any that you think would maybe get into this T20 team. That's another single.
If you have 12 off the over, that's not a good start, is it?
It's not a great start. The fielding doesn't help. As a bowler, the minimum you expect is your fielders to kind of back you up. So it'd be good to know, Mohammed Ashad, there with the question of whether you think there is an off-spin option we should be going with in the team moving forward. I don't see one at the moment. Mazam says, sorry to be the Grinch. Fielding poor yet again. Yeah, that was poor. That was very poor on the boundary. It doesn't help the bowler's confidence, does it? All right, I think. Well, we'll say salams to a couple of people. We'll say welcome salam to Ali Raja. Us, as you have done before, Ali. Always good to have you along. We're going to leave that on the screen just for a minute because it says that I'm looking like a Bollywood star. Oh, do I want to look like a Bollywood star? Oh, we'll say Hollywood, not Bollywood, maybe. But that's very much appreciated. Thank you. This hair is going on Monday, so enjoy it. And we'll say another.
I'm sure it's grown quite a bit, isn't it?
Salam to, if we can see him, Pakistan. Can we see him? We should be.
On, don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Let's get him back in. Oh, that's a good shot. Ooh,
Harish six.
Harish Ross first ball.
I had a feeling he's going to somehow start like this.
So Hassan bowled quite a challenging kind of length that was quite difficult to get away and rock back for 6. Whereas just watching this ball again, it was just short and nothing and not particularly quick and not the best start, really.
Oh, no. Oh, single. Okay.
Is a single. Shazad laughing, probably at some kind of hair-related gag. And yes.
It's grown quite a bit, Doc. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I seen it the other day. I thought, huh? Is that Doc?
Very much so. Yeah, I know. Well, it's been. I think I got my last haircut was what January time or something. Or no, probably before that, December time. So this is 5 months worth of growth. So it's good to know I can still. It's still growing at this age. But I think we've. I think everyone's had enough of it now. Faisal, welcome. Faisal, thanks for joining us.
Oh my God!
Can we catch that?
Another boundary. Another boundary.
Oh, how has that gone for 4? He's just plinked that, and it's gone for 4. Faisal says,
Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Ooh,
that's
come on, really bad interference.
Tell you what, Hulk, we'll give you a second just to get that sorted because that was really crackly. Let's see if we can try again. Just a second, just get to this comment. South Africa giving us a tough time. I mean, I guess I would say the players that, no, I don't think he's touched that. I think the players that are giving us a tough time, Markram, Milan, Klassen, they're not too far behind their kind of first team.
Yeah.
Some of the others, I guess, we'd want to be a little bit wary of kind of giving too much to. Let's try Hulk again.
No, he missed it. No. Hulk, your interference is really bad.
Ooh.
It might be his headphones. Just check your headphones out. Your connection.
That's a connection. That's gone for 6.
6. Oh my God. He's absolutely... They've just completely, both these two bowlers. This is the thing I was worried about a little, yeah. I wasn't too worried about Qadir, but I was worried about Haris, that he tends to be giving a lot of runs away. So I was just thinking to myself, yeah, if we bowl out Nawaz, yeah, and Haris comes on, yeah, and he gives a bad over, then we're snookered again.
I'm not quite sure.
It was really bad.
It wasn't that. Was it that bad a ball? I mean, it's a good shot. I'm not sure it was that awful a delivery. Again, he's... that's 1. So that's what, 12?
18 runs, 18. So that's what, 18 at 12. Yeah, that's 30 runs in 2 overs, Doc. It was completely changed the game, haven't they?
I think Ali Raja makes a point that it's the average score is 186. So, you know, you do expect this at the Wanderers. You look at some of the ODI games. I mentioned the ODI game that we played the other day. We made we nearly chased 342 and we ended up getting 320, didn't we? So, you know, it's a good pitch. So, you know, you get kind of good value for your shots. So, yeah, I do think it probably will be a high-scoring game. Moran says Hassan bowled well, a couple of very good shots against him. He's just too inconsistent. I think the problem with Haris Rauf is that I think he's probably one of, if not our best bowlers from overs 15 to 20 or overs 40 to 50, i.e. the death in white ball cricket. But he often doesn't start very well, and he's a little bit all over the place at the start, and that can be really, really frustrating. I think that's the problem with Haris Rauf. He's just got to be a little bit more consistent. You say that's another boundary. It is going to be a test for our batting. You're absolutely right.
It's going to be a big test for our batting, and we definitely need our openers to fire.
I think again,
if our openers don't fire, I can't see us getting this target.
Come on, Cal. Don't give up hope just yet.
No. I'm just saying our openers need to fire.
Again, good shot, but not a great start from Usman. Ali Raja says Haris Rauf shouldn't be bowling before the 10th over. You know, I tend to agree with that. You know, I think if you think back to the glory days of Umar Gul, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't come on till over number 10. That's 50 for Markram. It's 90 for 2 in the 10th over.
30 balls, 50 runs.
That's a good innings. You can't deny he's done well there. The funny thing is, I don't think Markram would be in their T20 team. I'm not even sure he was in the T20 squad before they had a few more pullouts. But he's done well today.
He was when they play in the 2020s in Pakistan, he was in that one, wasn't he?
Yes, possibly. I don't quite remember. Shazad thinks we need a breakthrough. I think this is why, you know, we talk about keeping wickets. You know, you keep wickets in hand in a T20 game. You know, they were 2 down after 6 overs, and we're thinking, oh, you know, they've lost a couple of wickets in the power play. All it takes is 3 overs not to lose a wicket, and now they've only
that's 6.
That is an awful delivery, and it's gone for 6.
This is not good.
Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Alaikum salam.
How are you doing? How are we doing? You know what? I put the TV on about 5 minutes ago, and Haris Rauf was about to bowl his first ball. Ramiz Raja goes, "This is Haris Rauf. He's a specialist at this." Oh, it's gone for 6.
Specialist in giving 6s, you didn't hear him properly. Come on, man.
Yeah, we're going at around 10 and over.
It's all your fault, Hulk. As soon as you come on, yeah, they've got hammered. We had it controlled. We had it contained. We had it properly contained, yeah. And now the last 2 overs, yeah, they made about 40 runs, I think, maybe more.
Man.
Last 3 overs.
And this is after the power play as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they've doubled their score. They were on 48 after 6 overs, and now they've gone to 96 in the next 3 and a bit. So they've really gone.
I'm sure they've scored 40 runs, at least 40 runs. Well, how many scores that? 4, 5. Was that 6? That's 11, 12. So they've scored 30, 42 runs in the last 17 balls. 42 runs.
Question from Mohammed Rashid: how long can we persist with Haris just based on him being a kind of an express bowling option? I'd have to say I've got a bit of a soft spot for Haris Rauf. I think he's a really good death bowler, and I think if you look at the ODI the other day, South Africa would needed something like 99 off 60, something like that. They need to go at 10 and over, which is the kind of scenario you often get in a T20 game where you need 10 and over at the end. And Haris Rauf was nailing his length, nailing his Yorkers, going at a run of ball. So
you know what it is, Doc? You know, with Haris Rauf, you know, like you said, he's a death bowler because at the death, the opposite team, what do they be looking to is score. Yeah, so they'll be attacking anyway, regardless. So there's a lot of very good chance for you to take wickets at that stage anyway. So if he's a good bowler at that time, I would have never put him on before that. Then I'd just be bringing him on last, you know, from over maybe 10 plus, you know, just to get him in the last end of the bit. Because obviously, if they're going to strike and he's getting the wickets, then you'd rather have him on then than now.
Hulk, what do you think?
Is he still living off his Big Bash League stuff from about 2 years ago? Or am I just got a memory blank and he's done loads of stuff for Pakistan since?
No, he's not.
I think he's done well. I'm thinking back to the England T20. I mean, this is the thing with T20s, isn't it? And Nawaz is back on now, so we're 98 for 2.
Oh,
got him!
Out! Yes, come on, get in there.
Come on,
he's out.
Yeah.
Hulk, you're the last one to find out. Now I'll be the first one.
No, I didn't know whether it was gonna umpire given not out when we were gonna go for the DRS, but see, Carl, I came on, yeah, and we got a wicket straight away.
Oh, nearly came out. Oh, that was a close one. That
was a tough chance. Though.
That was close. That was close. That he nearly bubbled it.
Another wicket for Nawaz. Well done. He's really done well today.
This is good. Why? Yeah, the change was necessary. Because we need the only 2 bowlers who have bowled decent at the moment, yeah, is Hassan Ali and Nawaz. They're the ones who brought it back as well. So what I would have done, yeah, was I would have took one off and kept the other one on. You know, like mix it around, keep one of the good ones on and maybe one bad. We did both changes and they both got hammered. So, but obviously it should slow it down now because the main one's gone anyway. Who was the one who was striking it.
So we'll move on from Haris Rauf very quickly. But Hulk, I would just say I think that the thing with T20s is that we forget so many games because they're quite throwaway. Let's be honest. You've got 4 T20 games in the space of about 9 days. You're not going to remember every single one. But I think I remember Haris Rauf doing quite well in a couple of the England games. I think Zimbabwe from memory. Some of these South Africa games he's been okay in. I'm a fan. I think he's got his place in the
England
team.
games. That's like ages ago, Doc. Come on.
Yeah, but we haven't played a heck of a lot of cricket since then, really, have we?
I think what we got very
New Zealand
is that there are other people knocking on the door, so it's not like his place isn't safe like Shane's, for example. He deserves his place in the team, but it's not 100% safe. I think is a fair way to look at it.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're definitely right. Hulk.
I think with Hasnain as well. With Hasnain,
I'm just thinking.
Knocking on the door as well.
Sorry. Even Hasnain, he's not. I don't know. He's not up to mark in it. You know, like full up to mark. I'd say.
Yeah, but he's there doing it. He's knocking on the door.
Yeah, so he's there. Yeah, he's there. Yeah, he's there.
This isn't 100% safe. That's the thing.
All right, so we'll just get through a few of these comments. Do we think we're a batsman short? Well, maybe we'll come back to the batting when we're batting. So that if we're 200 for none, we'll say no, we're not a batsman short, and if we're 60 for 7, we'll say we are a batsman short. I just a quick answer for me is I don't think we're a batsman short today. I think we're okay. I think the makeup of the team is pretty all right, and I think it's close to what most people would have picked. Imran says we need a wicket to restrict them. Well, this was I think before we took that last wicket, so thankfully we got that.
Just remember, Stani Army delivered that wicket for you.
Always. Ali Raja says, yeah, we were talking about Umar Gul and contrasting Umar Gul with Haris Rauf. Yeah, he used to come on, fairly late, even 13th over, as Ali says, around that kind of 2009 mark. That was his kind of role in the team, and he was very, very good at it. Shazeb is delighted to see you, Hulk.
Shazeb
lightened his mood whilst getting smashed, and he took a wicket for us as well. So what more can you ask for? Ali says Usman Qadri's got no control today. Again, we won't go over the same things over and over again, but again, this is why it's dangerous to have 5 bowlers in a T20 game, because if you do have someone who's bowling poorly, then you've got nowhere to kind of hide them. Debrez wants to know your prediction, Hulk. I think we all went for some. I mean, Umar Ashraf, I think, went for 157 all out, which is going to take some doing from here. Cal went with 205. What do you think?
I reckon 180
for
8.
Okay, so we're halfway through. We're 102 for 3. You're allowed to change your predictions, guys, in the comments. So if you did say 157 all out and you're thinking maybe that was a little bit optimistic, then by all means feel free to give us an updated prediction.
Is it 4 overs they can bowl or 5?
4.
4, yeah. So he's done anyway. 2 for 21.
So well done, Nawaz, I think.
He's bowling good, I think.
Like we said the other day, there's always a lot of debate about which spinner and which spinning all-rounder plays. And for him to come and get 2 for 21 or 4 overs, can't say fairer than that. That's brilliant.
Especially when everyone else is getting, smashed out. We're conceding around 10 and over. So that's brilliant. That is, yeah.
Hulk, I'm going to ask you this one. So Imran says that it's a good batting pitch. So 180 is chaseable, and so can anything around 200 be chased. I said we weren't going to talk about the batting lineup, but just very quickly, you've got Babar, Fakhar, and Rizwan at the top of the order. Which order are you batting them in? Chasing, let's say we're chasing 200.
I know there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with this, but I'd still go with Rizwan and Babar at the top. Rizwan has been in form. Babar's Babar. And then even if one of them goes within the power play, you still got Fakhar to come in, who's in red hot form as well. So I'd go. I'm just looking at the team now on my phone. I'd go Rizwan, Babar, and Fakhar.
Yeah. Okay. Rizwan, Babar, Fakhar. Okay. So Fakhar at 3. Has Fakhar ever batted at 3 for us? Not that it should make a huge difference. I'm just trying to think. I can't remember him batting at 3 for us.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is that, so I can't remember him ever batting at 3, but I know that a lot of people would say that he's an opener, he should be opening. But no matter when he comes in, if he's batting at 3, whether he comes in the first over or the 8th over, he's still going to be basically going for it, isn't he? It's only a 20 over game. So it's not like, oh no, we pulled him in at 3, we've got 30 overs left to go or whatever. I'd be happy with Fakhar anywhere in the top 4 or 5 really.
Okay. Mohammed should just makes a point about Haris Rauf again. Again, she's probably just catching up with some of our comments. So at the death, many batsmen are probably out, or maybe trying to hit out. He's probably bowling at lower order batsmen. True, but I guess sometimes he's bowling at lower order hitters who are there, primarily to come in. I agree though. You can pick up some cheap wickets at the death, can't you? That's not a good sound.
You went 6 there.
So, see, I don't understand that. So that was a nothing ball at 79 miles per hour, dragged halfway down, and it's been pulled away for 6. I'm not quite sure what Haris is trying to.
Why is he bowling so slowly then? That's below 80. Was it an off cutter or something?
I don't know. It's not a big enough drop in pace. 90 to 72 is a big drop in pace, but 85.
These boundaries are pretty small, Doc. You know that. That was only 68 meters.
We'll see how small the boundaries are when we bat, Cal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're a lot bigger when we bat. I'm just saying for them, 68 meters is nothing, isn't it? Really?
Pero sina chalo.
Chalo.
Sorry, Doc.
No, I was going to say Haris Rauf's 9 balls have gone for 30 runs so far today.
What's his figure so far then anyway in the game?
Yep, 9 balls.
9.
Wow, 9 balls, 30.
Yeah, finished yet.
Surely we must have a 6 bowler somewhere. Can't Fakir bowl some sort of off spin or something?
No, we've got the 3 seamers. So we've got Shaheen, Haris, and Hassan Ali, and then Fahim Ashraf.
Fahim as well.
Oh, Fahim hasn't bowled, has he?
Yeah, no, exactly.
I'd try. I wouldn't, if I was a captain, I wouldn't let Ralph have his full 4 overs in this. I'd be trying Fahim. Just try some sort of variations. You know, with Fahim, he's not going to be bowling 90 miles an hour express pace, but he might be able to bring something with his fast medium.
Oh, Haris.
Yeah, I would have.
Haris has totally lost his run up here. He says 2 times he's aborted it.
It's not right. See, at this point, you'd want some one of the senior bowlers to go up to him and maybe just have a chat with him. I wonder where.
How could Shaheen go there? He got battered himself.
Did Shaheen get battered? Sorry, I'm still catching up.
Yeah. He gave 25 for 2.
Yeah, but even still, though, you'd still want the one of the fast bowlers to. No.
Was that Babur? Was that Fahim?
Fahim. But the thing is that you still want one of the other pace bowlers just to go up and maybe have a chat with him, yeah? And I wonder where Shaheen is actually feeling, because when Wasim Akram Waka Yunus used to play, they'd always make sure
Hassan's gone up to him, Hassan's gone up to him.
Yeah, they'd always make sure that the one that wasn't bowling would be fielding at mid-off and mid-on. So they'd always talk as the bowler was going back to the start of his run-up. So yeah, so as you say, Kal, Hassan's going to just have a chat with him then. Sometimes that's all it takes. Just a 5-second from someone who understands what you're going through.
Yeah, give you that little bit of confidence in it.
Yeah. Just kind of level set, forget what's happened, start again. Let's see if that chat worked.
Another single. Sure, as long as there's not a boundary in it.
That's
32 of 12.
Down to the 3rd man. I think don't forget the captain as well.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is that the captain's obviously a batsman. Only a bowler can actually understand what a bowler goes through.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Emmy's home. Quickly get on, Emmy.
Yeah, hurry up, Emmy. A lot of love in the comments from Ali Raja. Oh no, sorry, that was a different thing. Ali Raja says we're chasing 190. We'll do that. Shazeb says
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Shazeb says excellent bowling. Umar is a fan of how Nawaz has bowled today. Yeah, he's been really good. Mohammad Ash has revised his prediction, I think, or maybe given us his first one. He's gone for 193. Where are they? 116 for 3 with 8 overs to go. They're 10 and over from here, which you would kind of expect with 7 wickets in hand. Is another 80 runs. That takes them to 206, which is pretty much exactly what you said, Cal.
What's par on this ground? I'm sure I saw it yesterday. Is it not around 190, 196, I think?
Yeah,
I think they say 188 or something like that.
Ali Raja, yeah. Ali Raja.
Oh no, it's okay. It's only a single. That was another boundary.
Ali Raja says 186, I think, is the average score on this on this ground. Mohammad just said he'd go with Rizwan and Fakir with a free license until the wicket falls, and then Baba can come in and calm things down. I agree, June. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know about the calm things down bit, because I don't know how calm you can be if you're chasing.
Another boundary.
Oh God, that's not cool.
I think they're giving him too much width. They're giving him too much flight and a lot of width as well.
Okay, that's interesting. I think the thing is that no matter how they do the top 3, I wouldn't be complaining. Whether Riz opens, Babar opens, Fakar opens, because they can all do it in the power play. So I'd be happy with whatever they choose. The important thing is, in my mind anyway, they've picked the right people. They picked the right players for this first T20.
Yeah, I would agree.
Basically, we had a good how can we say choice where to not pick a good player like Sharjeel. Obviously, we had, and that's like a good option, isn't it?
Too chota Sharjeel.
Oh yeah, Allah na waste. Thoda wazan hai iska yaar. Come on. He was good enough for you before, and now he's got a little bit of weight on him, and he's not good enough for you.
Oh.
You were supporting him when he was in Manchester, when he smashed him all over the ground when we won England.
Alhamdulillah.
What happened to the weight then?
Alhamdulillah.
And now you're complaining about his weight.
Alhamdulillah. The game's moved on.
No, game's still there, mate. Still cricket. Still Pakistan playing. It's not moved on nowhere. It's still there.
You need to take charge.
Is that catch? Oh, six.
So Imi, I think is going to be coming on with us pretty soon. I think he's pretended to be caught in the middle of nowhere. I think he's actually been watching Man City Leeds, and watching Leeds score a last 10-man Leeds have scored a last-minute winner.
Doc, keep it quiet. He told me he's a Leeds fan.
Yeah. Should we get me on? All right, come on to me. Come on, bro. How's it going?
Why are you
Sorry, how you doing?
Where's your Pakistan top? Welcome, Sam.
Come on, me chill out. We know Leeds won.
I've just got in. I got in. I basically went out to the pharmacy. I took it up for like the last 3 months, and I started it, and it started fine. I thought, oh, we can go to the pharmacy and park up on a double yellow line and run into the pharmacy, like parking illegally. Come back out, and the car wouldn't start.
38 off 3. 38 off 3. Usman Kadir.
Lucky.
So we're gonna have
some.
Go on.
Yeah, no, just saying. Lucky enough, a poor guy was just driving past me. He goes to me, "What's up?" And I told him. He pulled his jump. There's a battery that got flat, so he got back on the road.
Was he a Pakistani?
Obviously.
So you told him the Pakistan game on it. You need to get home in it.
Fahim's on now.
So I've just.
We'll see what Fahim does now.
Obviously, he's going to get a wicket. What do you mean what he's going to do now?
So we're going to have one bit of fantasy football chat and then we're going to stop because obviously this is a cricket show for cricket fans. But what I will say is I'm really annoyed that I took Stuart Dallas out of my fantasy football team and he scored 2 goals.
Did he?
As a defender.
I'm got him.
Single.
There you go.
He's got 2 goals.
Declan, this is what happens when you've got... Did you say you've got him or you've got rid of him?
I'm sure I've still got him.
Wait. Well, Leeds have got...
I just got notification that says I've just done City as 10 man.
Come on, Amy. We know you was watching it. Don't lie now.
Get with the time.
We know you were watching it on this line.
No clue.
Doc. Sorry, Doc. Yes, I had him.
Oh, see?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, it's okay. Single. I thought you got edgy to a 4, but it's just a single.
Fahim's bowling
They did pretty well, isn't it? 10 runs and over. They are doing pretty well at 10 runs and over.
Yeah, it's a good pitch to bat on. The bowling hasn't been
It's a bang
great.
pitch.
Yeah, I think Usman Kadir and Haris Rauf have found it kind of difficult today to kind of find the right length, and the batsmen have gone out after them. So, look, I think, I don't think it's going to be an easy chase, but it's a good batting pitch, and I think here we go. Here's Fahim now. Oh, that's a good shot.
6.
Oh, what a shot that was!
That was just blind shot, innit? They were showing it before practice, how he practiced it, and then
Really?
implemented it as well.
You have to give him credit for that. That was a brilliant shot.
That was actually the other one.
I mean,
He wasn't even watching the ball. He didn't even watch it. He just blindly went, yeah, I hope so. It just hits and, gone.
he kind of changed his shot there. He looked like he was kind of going offside and then decided to kind of go very much leg side. But what can you do if you bowl a decent ball outside off stump and it gets hit for 6 there? I mean, not a lot you can do there, really, is there?
No, it just shows how good nowadays, how good the pitches are.
You must have a Harvey. Is it?
Well, when you're playing people be saying we're playing B team, etc. Sometimes these games are hard because you've got cricketers. They want to show the selectors, I've got a game here, but I'm going to keep my place. So these games can become even harder. You got more determined cricketers playing.
Imi, that's a great point, and I wish we could say the same about our own team when it comes to that. When you get someone coming in, who just has, you think that they're only going to get 1 game or a couple of games, and normally what's said is that they need to have 25 games, or why are they playing them in Australia? They need to be played against Zimbabwe. Why can't we? I fully agree with everything. But I'd love to be able to say that.
Nearly, man. They should have held on to that, man.
Oh. Who was that anyway? Who dropped the catch?
Hassan.
I can't remember who it was in the comments. I'm sure they'll mention it again. I think it was Mazum, was saying that.
He should have had that, man. He should have had that. It wasn't even hard.
That it was pretty lackluster today, and he's been proved right because it's been pretty poor the last half hour or so.
What, the fielding?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a great ball, let's be honest. Well, that's the boundary, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Good. 6 overs
Sorry.
to go. No, 6 overs to go, 140. It's going to be a pretty stiff chase, Hog.
Yeah, it is. But in one way of looking at it is that it's good. Okay, it'll put a bit of pressure on us. B team, A team, C team, whatever. It'll put a bit of pressure on the batsman, and let's see what they do. I was just going to say that when Hassan dropped the catch, you could see how angry he was. That he was annoyed with himself. Yeah. Contrast that with a few months ago in New Zealand when what's his name? When Sean was dropping catches and everyone was smiling and laughing. Yeah, he drops catches. Everyone drops catches. Yeah, but at least you want to see the passion and that. Okay, they're annoyed and that they put that passion into the game.
No, but Hassan, he's genuine. He's always like that. He puts his full into it.
Which is good.
And he's usually a good fielder because, so it surprises me that he missed one on the boundary that went right underneath him for 4, and of course he's dropped that catch as well. So maybe he can make up for it now. He's running into bowl now with 6 overs to go, 140 for 3. That would be 1 probably, won't it?
2.
If we get a throw in quickly.
So it started off at 86.
Hasn't been too bad. He's bowled all right.
Yeah. So this is kind of the killer over. These are the crucial overs, as we like to say. Where they're going at 10 and over. Can we bring it back now? Because they're heading towards 200 now. So we're going to be able to rein them into 170, 180, which is still going to be difficult to chase, but it's obviously more chaseable than 200 because that has got that psychological thing on there, hasn't it? Because you got that 2 there.
And I think this is where you need to be careful analysing bowlers and figures and looking at stats. So South Africa are 140 for 3. Okay. Now, if someone like Haris Rauf or Shaheen or what have you come in, well done, they come in and they concede 8 off their last 2 overs. Generally, you think, oh my God, 8 and over, that's quite bad. But in the context of this game, you would take 8 and over for the last 6, wouldn't you? That gets them 48 runs. It gets them 188. So it just you've just always got to be careful looking at economy rates and strike rates and averages. Really, unless you watch every single game, which is obviously almost impossible, the stats themselves can tell a lie. And right now, I would very much take 8 and over from our bowlers.
Really?
Yes.
It only gives them as Doc just said, it only gives them around 190. So if it gives them around 190, we're in the game.
I love the way you say to me, only.
Well, at the moment, I'm looking at more 220, 230.
No, I'm not going to get 220, 230 from here, man. Come on.
No, chill out. There's easier chance.
It's well and truly possible.
It's possible.
It really is possible.
Oh, another 6.
There you are.
Yep, 6. I'm telling you, the boundary is really small. They just swing it, they're just tapping it, and it's gone for 6.
Well, we can do that.
Let's hope they stay small when we're batting.
Getting 75 of the last.
You have to spread them out, innit?
Getting around 70, 75 of the last 5 overs has now become quite normal in T20 cricket.
Yeah.
So if they get 75 from 150,
Listen,
225.
What you've got,
so
you've got to bear in mind, they've only lost 3 wickets. They've only lost 3 wickets as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if they can carry on going like this for another few overs, well, they're on the 15th over now anyway. So there's only 5 overs left. If they carry on going like this, maybe last 2 overs, 3 overs, they're just going to go out all out. If they get another 220 overs, that's 40 runs in the last 2 overs. They've just done it a bit ago.
Oh.
3 overs, well, they're going to make 43 or something.
Stop playing them, man.
I'm not hyping it, I'm being serious. Come on, this is not Pakistan, bro. This is South Africa.
Oh, I know.
In South Africa.
Yeah.
And only 60-meter boundaries. You just got to tap it and it's gone.
Is that on both sides, 60-meter boundaries, or just one?
Well, that side where he hit it before, it was 58 meters, 60 meters.
Yeah, I do think it is just the one. I mean, let's be honest. If this was Pakistan batting, and we were 151 for 3 with 5 overs to go, 3 wickets down, 2 set batsmen, and hitters to come, Amy, what would you want us to get from here? Not being ridiculously optimistic, but just thinking, right, we
minimum
should
200, minimum.
If we were
I'd be
batting
saying
right
minimum.
now, I'll be targeting 200.
Minimum. That would be a must. You have to get that from here. With 3 wickets down on the score, what they've got.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be targeting 200.
Oh, what do you think? What would you? I mean, given that we've got like 53 off 29, so the last 29 balls have gone for 53, and they've got another 29 or so to come. You'd want another 53, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah, easily. You'd be looking at to get a minimum of 10 and over for the remaining overs. So you'd be looking at 10, 11, maybe 12 and over. You'll have 1 good over, so you'd be looking to get, as you said, another 53 runs, hitting 210, easy. But so there's the other thing that with South Africa now, if they carry on with that, the momentum's going to be with them. And you wonder how that's going to affect the dressing room in the interval. Whereas you say in the last 2 overs, if we can bring them back down to 7 and over and 8 and over, etc. for the last 1 or 2 overs, it kind of shifts it a little bit towards us. What is that whole toss?
Starts with the 4. Oh no, it's not 4. He's okay. We must have got 3 at least, I think. No, they're on 2, I think.
It should be a 4. The thing is he's not really given Babar an option because obviously Harris has been pretty poor, so I don't think we may not see any more of him, or maybe he'll bowl maybe 1 or 2 at the end. But this is what happens when
ball 50.
When a bowler has a really bad day. There's a comment coming in from Ali Raja. Babar's been poor with his captaincy. Why isn't he trying Hafiz when Nawaz was his best bowler? Why did he give Harris another over when he went for 18 in his first? Imi, what are your thoughts on Hafiz bowling? What's the latest there? Do you know? Is he allowed to?
I think he is allowed to, but I think they don't want him to because they got that fear that he's going to get called.
Really? So he's allowed to bowl now?
Yeah, he can bowl.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think they want to risk him because obviously they don't want to risk him getting banned in it.
You know what?
Because he's been pulled about twice or 3 times.
He'll probably play one last tournament, maybe in a couple of years' time, and then they'll probably just say, you know what, bend it like Beckham. Do what you want to got to do for the one tournament. But before that, they just don't want to get him called again.
Right, come on for him. Let's keep it.
Catch.
Yeah.
No.
Catch that.
Ooh.
Single. It feels good to be ahead of you guys. You know that.
I can't believe that. Did you see that last ball? That was 88 miles an hour for him getting up to.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that he could go. I thought he was about 80, 85-ish, but he's again 88. So he's obviously, we were saying that with Haris Rauf, you get the express pace, and with the Fahim, you don't. It doesn't look like Fahim's that slow then.
Good ball. Really good ball. I think he smashed his toe there.
Ooh.
Good ball.
Guys, with Fahim, regarding his pace, when he initially was bowling, it was 140 plus.
Oh, I hope he's injured hurt.
He has calmed down recently.
Oh,
I think that could be.
That was a killer.
That's basically what happened to Shadab the other day. But he has calmed down his pace now. Whether that is basically they've asked him to hold back his pace here to get a bit more accuracy in, I don't know. But he has held his pace back a little bit. And he was bowling at 140, 142, 143 clicks quite regularly before.
Yeah, if you think back to when we were doing really, really well in T20 cricket under Mickey Arthur, I'm sure that we played a few, I guess what you'd call slightly lesser teams in the UAE, but the likes of Sri Lanka and West Indies. But I'm sure I remember for him opening and him being really quite quick and being a kind of an 88, 90 mile per hour option to open with. And then obviously his pace has come right down, as you say, whether that's intentionally or whether he's in his action. Difficult to say, but I mean, for him at 90 miles per hour, it goes back to the point that I think Ali Raja made the point earlier about the makeup of the team and how he wouldn't have. I'll try and find, if I can find the comment, I will. Yeah, here we go. Ali says he wouldn't play 3 seamers in T20 when we have Fahim as well. We could play another batsman because we've got so many spin options. So it's about whether you trust Fahim as that 3rd seamer.
I think Fahim's not done too bad since he's come back, personally.
He's been rebooted himself, hasn't he, since last year? What, since the New Zealand tour? He's completely changed.
Yeah. He's more economic. More economic. You know, good ball. His average is good as well. You know, he's not too bad, I think.
When the South African run rate drops below 10, I want us all to give a cheer.
You know, with Fahim, I think that's like any other sportsman or any other cricketer, should we say? But in sometimes any other sportsman or every sport, you'll get such examples. Now with Fahim, because his batting was so affected, like he was batting so poorly, it affected his bowling as well. And then now that he's got the confidence back in his batting, you can automatically see that the confidence come back into his bowling. But you get that in football as well sometimes. You know, a player, he loses like his shooting ability, and then all of a sudden, say if it's a central midfielder, his passing's all going all straight as well. And then one thing sorts itself out, and then the other one just automatically comes.
Yeah, Shazeb with the comment there. Never thought to see the day Fahim injuring batsmen. Well, to be fair, Fahim he's breaking bats, he's breaking toes. He's
a toe crusher.
He's on. He's on fire at the moment. You get a quiet ODI period with the bat. After that slightly long delay, we've still got 2 balls left in this over. Here we go. 1, 3.
What is with full tosses? I don't understand. Why are they playing full tosses?
Wait, I only got 2.
It's not great.
Full tosses. I don't understand it.
I mean, you're asking for trouble. I think there's been at least 2 full tosses in this over.
Yeah.
And he's fortunate.
It's a Yorker. What's gone wrong, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, he hasn't gone for a single boundary yet, which is pretty lucky. And again, you know, we're looking forward to bigger challenges and better teams. There'll be batsmen better than Peter van Billen who will take advantage of that.
Good fielding. Nearly caught.
And in the end, I don't know if it's such a 6, 7, I think 8 of the over, which isn't actually too bad. And it wasn't the greatest over.
I know, it should have been about 18, really.
Lads, we've done it. The run rate is below 10.
Come on, boys.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Next over. I'll get back there.
So how did, because I missed the first 10 overs, I guess Usman Qadir still got overs. I mean...
Don't bring him back on. He got battered.
I just thought Kaz was like, don't bring him back on.
He got smashed. I'm sure he gave 40 some runs. Was it 30? No, 38, sorry. Yeah, it was 38, wasn't it? I'm sure it was 38.
3 overs
for 3.
No.
38, yeah. 3 overs, 38.
Shaheen's got 2 overs to go. Hassan Ali's got, I think, 1 over to go. So we can see that Hassan's got 1. So basically, it means that either one of Usman, Qadir, Haris Rauf, and Fahim will bowl an over. I would say at the moment, Usman's the least likely.
I thought it was a catch, but it wasn't.
Dot ball.
So Haris Rauf 2 overs for 32, Fahim 2 overs for 18. Hulk, who's bowling their 3rd over for you? Haris or Fahim then?
Fahim, easy. Fahim.
Maybe he's frozen. Cal, what about you? Haris?
Yeah, Fahim. No, Fahim 100%.
Yeah, definitely Fahim.
Out! Oh. Yes, come on!
Oh, God. Excuse me. And a wicket. Yes.
And the run rate falls even further below 10.
And it was the main guy as well who was the one who was smashing it.
Am I back?
You're back, me?
No.
Okay, wasn't even sure if I'm back. You know what? I was on, you're not celebrating a wicket, and I'm on like Sky Sports Cricket. You're going, why is this advert so long for?
Yeah, you need to do what you've been suggesting.
You need to upgrade.
Which is moved to
Sky. You need to upgrade to PTV.
Has anyone actually realised the quality difference in Sky Sports Cricket and Sky Sports Mix? It's massive.
No, guys, is there PTV in the UK? I'm sure there is, isn't there?
Not PTV Sports.
Oh, there's Geo. There's Geo. There's not PTV Sports. Yeah.
Amy, what do you reckon? Fahim or Harris for their third over?
I would go with Fahim,
Good.
and that's just going by the
Good
scoreboard now. I haven't seen Harris bowl today.
I think we're looking to get to 190 now. You know, the way Hassan's bowling.
We've got 1 run of 3 balls in this over so far.
Yeah, it's good.
We just got another run there. Oh no, yeah, 1 run, yeah. If we can get a couple of wickets here, I think we'll pull them back nicely.
Remember, 180 for 8.
If they don't get 200 from here, yeah, they're going to be really disappointed, I think. That will be psychologically an advantage for us, I think.
Yeah, but
And
either way,
it will be a downfall for them. From the
Either
start,
way.
what they had to where they got to, and if they don't get 200,
yeah.
I think that's going to be a big thing for them psychologically.
But either way, it's going to be a tough chase.
No, that's right. Obviously, anything what beats 180 plus 170 plus, it be a tough chase for us anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying psychologically, yeah, if they don't get 200, that will, I think, affect
Yeah,
them a
definitely.
little bit.
You know
From the
what? If
start,
they
what
didn't
they
get an extra, if they didn't score another run here in the next 3.5 overs, yeah, or 3 overs, yeah, basically it'll still be a tough chase. So let's just look at it that way.
Interesting. They've had 100 balls now, so this would be their score in the 100s. 161 for 4. Who's going to Amy? You're going to 100 games, aren't you?
I was, though, on the morning of the tickets, I completely forgot, and I remembered at 1 o'clock, and the games I wanted to go to were already sold out, so I've decided not to book. I can't go.
Have we got any players? Any of our players in them?
Shaheen's there.
Shaheen, Imad, Amir.
Babar's not. Babar's not.
Amir's with. Isn't he with?
No, Babar. Babar's not.
Babar's not. No.
No.
Amir is. Amir's with the Lord's team.
Essex.
Spirit. So 4 of that over and a wicket. Excellent comeback by Hassan.
It's really good.
Shadab's, I think, with Manchester. Imad's with the Nottingham team, I think. And Shaheen is with the Birmingham team. What I was looking to do was go into one of the games where the Spirit are playing. So I've got Ahmed there, for example, versus one of the other Pakistani players. But the fixtures are such, yeah, that the dates they've actually played, I can't make them.
So have they said that they're going to allow spectators into the grounds then?
I think.
Nothing. I will break something though. I will have some breaking news here. We got a phone call. Well, I didn't, but one of our members who done all the bookings for our tickets. So Roger's actually had a phone call from Old Trafford this week, and they said to him that they're now more hopeful that the matches will happen. So where they didn't want to sell out every single ticket now, they just said to us that if you want another 50 tickets, tell us. But we decided that we don't want any more tickets. So we told them now we're okay. They basically said to us, if you want a whole stand to yourselves, it would be, I think, £5 more per person than what we've paid already, and you can have the whole stand to yourself. Again, we said, no, we're fine where we are.
No. We'll turn the stand into our own stand anyway, like we always do anyway.
Exactly that.
How many seats have we got anyway on that stand?
For that game, I think 53.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shane's come on to bowl now. There are 160.
My little boy's sitting right next to me, and he's going to me, but Dad, Old Trafford's football. It's all he knows about Old Trafford.
So we're going to come back to this comment.
Good stop, good fielding. Who was that? Hassan?
Harris Ralph, I think. We'll come back to the comment from Naz in a moment with the pitch being good and whether Fucker can get 100 or not. Hopefully he doesn't need to get 100. Hopefully, we spread the load a little bit. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we do bat. Ali Raja says there are still some tickets available for the Cardiff game. I presume he means that's our tour over here and whether any of us are going to Cardiff. I think Cardiff is the one game that I'm missing. I think you lot are going to Cardiff, I believe.
Yeah.
All the way to Wales.
I think we're only missing the London game?
Loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord's game. Yeah.
The only thing I haven't booked is Loads.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit close.
Doc-
That.
Doc's favourite ground.
Don't get hold
Might push it, I think it's a
I
4.
think that's 4. I think that's 4.
I think it's
Yeah.
a 4.
Is it?
I think so. We've got to look from the back angle. Can't tell from the front. It did look pretty close.
He is touching, but is he touching at the same time?
I don't know. Maybe, might not be. You know, we needed a better angle.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't tell from this angle.
I think he's hit the ball back before he touches it, before he touches the boundary marker. And then he doesn't touch it with his right hand. Can't
Give it a what?
Give it to the field of 4 effort. I think he's giving us 4.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't, no.
He hasn't.
Great fielding.
That was close,
by
that.
Harris.
With regards to that,
Come on, keep it to a single. Good fielding. Good fielding. Good.
well done, Harris. With regards to that game, Imi in Cardiff, I don't know, after today's antics, I'm not sure if you're the right person to get a lift with, but Ali Raja wants one anyway, so there you go. He's going to give you a tenner. That'll get you to the outskirts of London, maybe.
Oh, guys, when is the first game?
Early July.
Oh, that's okay.
Look at that, the last 9 balls, 8 runs. That's what you want to see, isn't it?
We're pulling him.
Mashallah.
My gold again.
Yeah.
They do need to get some boundaries.
They've all dried up now. That one was at 91 miles an hour by Shane there. Before 5 of the over so far. You know, Doc, it's like you said, if they get about 8 and over, then we'll be happy with that. And that's what's happening now. And that's bringing the run rate down because there's, unless a miracle happens, there's no way they can be getting the 210, 220 that we thought they were going to get about 15, 20 minutes ago. So the momentum's shifted now and it's with us.
Unless
Calm down. Oh,
Don't say that.
Catch that.
Yes.
Out.
Come on.
Out.
Get in there. Out.
Out.
Out. I think it's out.
Yes!
As well. That was the other guy that was smashing it.
Well done.
Shane
Good.
has got the wicket.
Even though wickets don't slow them down that much, even if it's just 1 ball that a new batsman needs to get set or 2 balls, it's still, at least they didn't get 6 off that, So it's wickets do matter a little bit. At least it's a dot ball.
Yeah.
So that's good. It keeps dragging it back.
Plus,
And
we've
it's
got both of
batsmen.
these settled batsmen out.
Yeah.
So,
12
them
balls
two
left
could
here.
do a lot more damage here.
If we can get them below 180, I think that's a result. That from the start what they had.
180 for 8.
Yeah, if we can get them to 180, anything below 180, yeah, I think that's the result. From the start, what they had. Looking at 15th over, they were about 153, was it?
No, seriously, not him again. Two things about this guy. One, I can never say his name. Number 2, he always seems to perform against us. Always seems to perform against us.
Oh, not today, don't worry. Not today, he's not.
It's just 1 there, isn't it? Good. Well done. Well done.
6 of the over?
6 on a wicket as well.
Yeah.
6 of the over on a wicket as well.
I think it's the first ODI. I'm looking at it. Yeah, we've got 3 overs to go. Yeah, I'm thinking they've got 1 over of a weak bowler, and I'm thinking about him. And then what does he do in the last over? Then he's 6, yeah, and he took it down to the last ball. Always does it against us.
Don't worry, inshallah, today he's not going to do it.
So interestingly, if you listen to the likes of Pommy and Bangwa and the South African commentators, they pronounce it Peshlequayo, like it's P-E-S-H, Peshlequayo. I don't know. I didn't do African answers.
I stick to Ndile.
Yeah.
Peshlequayo. Magalla.
Right. Once
Still, it's not too bad as it was before.
2 overs left.
Right, it is Harris. See, I was going to say, I'm glad.
Wow.
Good. It should be.
You're glad?
you got to back you've got to back your death bowler.
Is he a permanent death bowler, Doc?
He would be for me.
Come on.
I'm a big Harris Ruff.
If he's playing and you're not using him at the death, then like it's pointless even having him. If he's not going to
I
start
think
with
they brought him on too early, to be honest with you.
yeah, if you're not going to start with a new ball and you're not going to have him at the death, well then your spinners are the ones who are supposed to be bowling middle overs, not one of your fast bowlers.
Last 2.1 overs, we've only given 11 runs.
Right, well bowled.
Good bowling.
Yeah, Ali Raja agrees. He'd bowl Harris at the moment. So yeah, it looks like we're all kind of on the same page there with the plans.
Who's got the 1 over remaining? Is it Shaheen or is it Hassan?
That would be Shaheen.
There's just a comment there just before that one that you've got on there that Shazaib goes only 1 extra today. So I saw that on the thing, it just flashed up. Yeah, that is pretty amazing. Is that?
Oh, that was close. That's definitely plumb. That yes, he's gone. Yes, come on.
Yeah.
Well done.
He is in front of us, isn't it?
I know.
First time Pakistani technology is in front of British technology.
He's a peanut, but he's plumb. 100%. He's plumb. 100%. That was plumb. That. Unless he's edged it, which I doubt he has.
He's going to take
There's no way he's hit that. But that was plumb. If he's not hit it, that was plumb.
They've reviewed it, yeah?
Yeah, they've reviewed. Well, you have to review it. It's technically he has to really review it.
Yeah.
But if he's not hit it, I'm pretty sure he was plumb.
There we go.
Yeah, he missed it by a mile. He's stupid or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't even wasted the time.
Oh, that's not how.
Like
it's only hitting. It's just hitting the middle stump. Yeah, quarter of the way up.
That's got to be one of the worst reviews I think I've ever seen in my life.
I told you, if he's not hit it, that was plumb 100%. As soon as I seen it hit, that was plumb.
Oh my god. No,
literally, hit middle of leg, quarter of the way up.
I wonder if the
but you know what it is, Doc? You can't speak too soon. I don't know if you remember, but you remember the game we was having once against India in India, and we thought Sachin Tendulkar got out, and he reviewed it, and we thought it was plumb, and it was missing. I don't know if you guys remember it.
Mohali, we all remember that.
Mohali, that's it, I can't believe it. That one was missing.
Middle stump, quarter of the way up. It's not even that. We're 20% of the way up.
Yeah, but what happened, Amy? What probably happened is the non-striker probably said to him, "It's bouncing over the stumps."
You know what? They've got 9 balls to go after this, so sometimes it's just worth just wasting the review.
But no wonder T20 games take 4.5 hours. I mean, really, you're really going to review that? We just get on with it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
No, but you never know, don't it? Because like review it, like Carl said, you've got nothing to lose now. You might have hit the ball, you just don't know.
Well, you might have something.
Well, this technology, anything can happen with it.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't you review it?
You know what I'm saying?
There was a time we played, and it was the last ball, and the opposition team, as we celebrated, they reviewed a caught behind. Literally, it come on the face of his back, but he just reviewed for the sake of reviewing. I'm pretty sure it's Stuart Broad, if I'm not mistaken. And he reviews for the sake of reviewing, but it was so frustrating that the celebration had to stop, they had to wait for it, and they had to restart again.
Well, it's like VAR. Without going into football too much, it ruins the moment, doesn't it? But anyway, we won't get into that. Turns out you can lose something if you waste a review. According to Ahmed, you should get fined for that. So you might be slightly out of pocket if you review for no reason. Yeah,
imagine doing that back in the 90s. Reviewing on the last ball like that. All the Pakistani fans would have been like, all the way over middle of the pitch. They weren't going to wait for that.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, there was an England game or something. Yeah, where Pakistan was playing, and it could have got caught out or something. Yeah, and the fans just jumped onto the pitch. The pinch invaded it. It just clicks to my head. There was some game. I just remember in the 90s.
So we had Pakistan. We had a few of them. So it was on that 2001 tour here. there are a few games that we invaded the pitch at the end, and I think the one you're talking about might be kind of Headingley or something. And eventually, we only, I think we were batting anyway. We only needed like 2 to win. We had about 20 overs to do it, and in the end, England just conceded the game and said, well, "We're not coming."
So that was the game that Waka Yunus got like 7 wickets, wasn't it? So fun fact, that whole thing happened from where the invader was from the Western Terrace, and guess who was in the front row?
You in it? You're the leader. You was the leader. I thought it was you.
Oh yeah.
I was actually at a game, under 15s World Cup final, Pakistan versus India. Now this is going right back to 2006, and we had loads of Pakistani like international cricket players eventually who
Last
played in that game.
guys, just to quote you, was 26 balls ago.
Yeah,
sorry.
And in that game, this guy come and everyone starts like hugging him. He's just walked into the stadium when like India are on the brink of winning. And he's like, everyone's hugging this guy. And there's like this 14, 15-year-old me thinking, this guy must be someone famous. But he was probably famous for, being a hooligan. So he's coming and go, don't worry. And he's run on the pitch by himself. As he's run, seen the Pakistani players who are fielding, they just sat there. So all these 14, 15-year-olds are sitting there just watching him. And all the Indian 2 batsmen, I've never seen them sprint so fast. I mean, they absolutely legged it. Pakistani players just sitting there thinking, oh, here we go again.
Thankfully, no pitch invaders here. Although there was a pitch invader at the United game the other day. I'm not quite sure how he got in, but so 5 balls to go. They're 175 for 6. Peshla or Peshla, however we want to.
177 for 6. 4 balls to go.
This is excellent. This is an excellent end. Just if we could finish the last 5 balls off now. Just 4 balls.
No, 4 balls left. 177 for 6.
All right, Cal. We know you're ahead. Thanks, Cal.
Feels good, to be honest with you.
How is Pakistani? It's not just the PTV being in front of us. I'm amazed his internet's in front of us as well.
Oh no! 4 runs, guys. 4 runs. Got that one away.
A good shot.
That's a shot, though.
Really
good shot.
So we've got the predictions up now. Umar, sorry, Umar, you're very optimistic, and we love that, but nowhere near, unfortunately. PM went for 176. Hulk 180, which what are we now? 180?
181, I think.
181.
181.
I've got 2 balls left with it, or 3 balls.
Adil might win this with his 186.
Yeah.
Shazib's got a chance.
Hopefully the rest of them, none of us lot will get close.
Hopefully you don't win, Doc.
I know, right? I was going to say.
The only time that you want to lose.
Yeah. 3 balls to go. Right. Let's.
Come on, Shane. Get your stumps out of the ground.
Less than 190.
Oh, what is it? A single? Come on. Single run.
I'm predicting 186 for 6.
What prediction is this? The 2 balls left.
I'm joking.
2 balls left.
So, do we think?
Got one person who does this all the time.
Go on, Amy.
We've got one person who does this all the time. He predicts the scores.
Oh, he's okay now.
Is it better? Yeah.
Oh,
I said we've got one person who does this all the time. Predicts 3 scores with 3 balls to go, and then goes, "I got one right."
Right, come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dot ball, guy. Dot ball.
Excellent. This is absolute excellent end.
Well, I think by looking at the predictions, Doc, I might still win.
What do you predict? What was your prediction?
180.
Yeah, you lost. How you won? How you know 180 is 182 already?
I'm the closest.
No, once it goes
over,
over your score, you're out. That's it. Sorry.
No. Rule of 5. Rule of 5. Carl, you just sit there with your dream about your 205. Yeah.
I'm happy it happened. Don't worry about that.
No, it's what was it? Bruce's Price is Right. You can be 5 under, but not 1 over.
Whatever. Rule of
Let's see what this last ball's going to be.
These are the official rules of the prediction.
Oh no!
Catch it.
6.
Oh, that's a good shot. Bang.
And that is a win by.
Whose prediction that? Muhammad Arshad.
Shazib, isn't it? Shazib.
188.
Oh, is it Shazib? Yeah,
Shazib,
Shazib. Yeah, Shazib.
Oh, these youngsters,
But
honestly.
he got there nearly, and still he got 7 in it. It was 6 down. Nearly. Next time, good luck next time, Shazib.
Doc, all I can say is that Shazib's better at predicting cricket scores than he is at
Right,
fantasy
guys,
football.
you lot talk. I need to go read Maghrib. Yeah, I'm already 10-15 minutes late, so I'll be back. See you.
All right.
Well done, Shazib. I think you should switch games.
Yeah. So what else is there? Well, there's no prize, unfortunately. I'm sorry. There probably should be a prize, but there isn't one. You get our admiration for being very, very smart. So why do we think they slowed down so much? Because I don't think the pitch changed. I don't think it slowed up. I don't start thinking the ball started doing anything. I think that was just generally quite good death bowling. So there's nothing in it that's going to make it overly difficult for us to bat on, right, Amy?
Yeah, I guess so. I think there's two things that happened there. I think they just we got a couple of wickets and they sort of lost their way, and it was good bowling as well. And number two, I mean, like, it all happened after I come on air, so you know.
Yeah. Hulk, what about you? What do you think is behind that that kind of the way we've dragged it back? And the comments as well, guys. In the comments, where do we think that's come from?
I think that you know, going at 10 and over consistently, as much as South Africa were doing it, we've got to remember it's not an easy thing to do. There's still pressure on you to get to that point. And then you know, they just weren't able to carry that on, although they did it for about 14, 15 overs. But then when you know, you can't smash every single ball for a bound for 4 or a 6, and then when a couple of them went for dot balls, the pressure's on you. The set batsman went, and then new people, it's not easy for them to come in and start smashing balls that are at 88, 89, 90 miles an hour for 6. So we have to give our bowlers credit. You know, they might have got smashed quite a bit at the start, but they did pull it back.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think, yeah, I agree. I think it's more our bowlers than it was kind of their batsmen, or kind of a lack of skill on their part. I mean, they were still swinging at the very end, obviously, and I think we found some good lengths. I think we fielded a lot better. We suddenly started fielding quite a bit better in the kind of the last 2-3 overs there, after a pretty ropey effort in the middle. So cautious. What do we think? We're doing this? Comments, you lot as well. Imi, what do you reckon? We're doing this?
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll have enough. I think we are a batsman short. It's in T20. You know, in ODIs, I was saying that, you know, we should be going this route, what they've gone in. I think in T20s, I think we're a batsman short because you're going for a bit more, and it doesn't give us a bigger allowance. I think had there's in a situation here, if he does not score, instantly the blame will just come onto him, because he will look like the guy who should have finished the innings. So I think we're a batsman short, but we will win this.
Comment from Ramadosha here, a bit of lack of international experience for the South Africa Stani Army guys. No, South Africa guys, and combination of good bowling. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that's a decent comment there, and I'd probably agree with it. South Africa B team giving us a game. Well, yeah, but they're international quality players, so I don't think we should be, you know, ashamed of that or anything like that. It's, you know, it's T20 cricket. You can have a swing, and it can kind of go your way.
Yeah, but again, Doc, sorry, just before you move on from that point, we're bringing up the point that they have a lot of the South African players. It's not their first choice players, not from their first choice team, but they're making the most of their chance, aren't they? And that's what you should be doing. So I'd just love to be able to say that when our players get given, you know, they're only going to get 1 or 2 games, and then we say, oh no, they need to have 25 games to bed themselves, get used to international cricket. Whatever we say, even in the T20 series in Pakistan against South Africa about 1 or 2 months ago, it wasn't a walkover, you know, because they had that whole issue with Australia. They were touring, they were not touring, etc., and all that. But they still gave us a good series. So I'd just love to be able to say that about our own players. So I just love that mentality to shift.
For example, think about Johnnyman Malan as a player, or Yanaman Malan. He wasn't in the team, but he performed against us in the T20s in Pakistan. Didn't play the first 2 ODIs. Came in the third one, scored again today. He's basically it'll be harsh on them to drop him. So from a B team cricketer, he's probably, in my books, he's probably elevated himself to be in their first team.
Yeah, and I would say the same about Markram as well. To be fair, Markram I don't think was in their original T20 squad, and he's played a really good innings today as well. So you're right. I mean, these players, they're no mugs. They're in and around the international team, and they've obviously got a bit of a point to prove. Hamdash says we're supposed to chase this with ease unless we give Markram 5 wickets. Well, let's hope we don't. Let's hope we don't do that again. We gave him a couple of wickets in that World Cup game, I think, didn't we? Let's keep going.
Hafiz was one.
Yes, exactly. Hafiz got out to some awful bowlers in that World Cup. Didn't he get out to, I keep forgetting this, he got out to someone awful in the Australia game as well. Was it Stoinis?
Finch.
I think possibly. Finch, that's
Finch,
it.
And it was Williamson in the New Zealand game. And I think it was Pandya in the India game.
Yeah, so you've got Markram, Finch, Williamson. You think it's like a top 3 world 11. It's not. It's just 3 bowlers that have gotten Muhammad Hafiz out, which is madness, to be honest. Shoaib thinks it's a chaseable score. I would agree, Shoaib. I think we all think it's chaseable. Imi, you think we're a batsman short. So who would you have picked then? Who would you get into this team then ahead of someone else?
I had this mad idea going through my head, and I don't know if it works or not. But I was thinking that go with Shahjeel as an opener and have Fakhar Zaman as your number 6, and just say to him, you know what, just come and do what you got to do.
Who do you drop though? Which bowler doesn't play today?
One of the spinners. It would have been Nawaz, but then again, Nawaz performed, so it's one of them. At the start of the game, I would have said that would have been Nawaz.
Yeah. No, I think most people's team was very similar to the one that they picked, apart from possibly no Nawaz or I don't know, they might have dropped a seamer instead and had Fahim as the 3rd seamer, like a couple of the comments have mentioned. So yeah, I think we're all again pretty much on similar lines. But like as you say, Nawaz did bowl well, and I think he was the most economical of all the bowlers. He picked up 3 wickets in the end, I think. Did Nawaz get? So 3 for 20, 2 for 21. Sorry, was one of Nawaz's figures. Zuzu, I'm well aware that I need a haircut. I know it will happen on Monday. Don't worry. I've booked an appointment. And Shoaib says that Carl, I presume he means Carl Varane, but he's the lad who got 50 off about 40 in that final ODI game, batted at 6 and did really well for them. So yeah, I'm surprised he's not in the team as well. But again, maybe they're going to give some of these players a go later on in the series. Obviously, it's a 4-match series. We've got a game today, a game on Monday, a game on Wednesday, and then a game on Friday. So literally by this time next week, the series will have finished, which is a really quick turnaround. Don't you think they could have put maybe a game on the weekend? I mean, that would have been a bit more helpful, no? Next Saturday instead of next Friday?
Yeah, they could have. I was just looking at the fixtures, and they're not the greatest, but then again, they probably said there's not going to be no crowd anyhow, so it's just TV they're looking at.
Yeah. You almost think they could have, if they were going to have 4 in such a short period of time, could you not even do 2 on the weekend? Just do maybe Friday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday. We've seen that before. We've seen Pakistan play, 2 in 2. So I'm surprised that they didn't do that. But yeah, Monday and Wednesday, not kind of traditionally big days to watch cricket anywhere in the world, really. But we shall see.
The important thing is that I've got Wednesday off work.
Likewise, you should be able to watch as well, hopefully. What about you? Are you working?
I return back to work on Monday.
Right.
And my next day off is going to be
next year.
Some point in 2021.
Be good to know the guys, those who are in the comments and who are watching, where are you watching from? And with these games coming up on 3 weekdays in the next week or so, you guys going to be able to watch, or like a lot of people, is it going to be the Saturday game and then maybe struggle to watch the rest of them? So get those comments in. I am going to hand over, if he's ready, to Hulk, who's going to do most of the hosting for the second innings. And I myself shall be back in just a few minutes. So catch you in a sec, guys.
Thanks, Doc. Okay, so we're at the interval now. 180 for 6. We can be chasing this. I need to go at Amy. What would you be happy with in the power play? What do you think that we should get?
I think
Sound.
Power play, considering what we need now, anything above 45 is sufficient, as long as you haven't lost more than one wicket. I think that's the key.
Okay.
Is not losing wickets. One, we're a batsman down. Number two, there's a stat that actually tells us that any team that is that loses more than 3 wickets in the power play, more, I think it's about 80% of the time they end up losing. So that is starking in all T20 cricket, not just international, all T20 cricket. It just shows even in a 20-over game, you've got to keep your wickets in.
Okay. Mohammed Arshad said that he's from Birmingham, probably put Bayern here, and he's saying that not sure if he'll watch the game, but he'll follow in here. Jazakallah khair. Mohammed Arshad, appreciate the support. Shazeb saying, I think all our batsmen need to chip in. We can't rely on an individual score. Definitely, we need everyone to come in at that. Shuaib saying for his prediction for the power play, 50 for 2 in the power play, I reckon. What about you, Cal? What do you think that we'll get in the power play?
I think we should aim for 50 for at least 50 in the first 5 overs.
No, in the first 6 power play.
Sorry, first 6. 50 should be a minimum, I think.
Yeah, I think if we get 50, then we know that we've got a platform to kind of launch forward. But
I wouldn't want to lose 2 wickets for 50.
Yeah, but the thing is that if we end up the power play with just 30 odd runs on this wicket with that short boundary on one of the sides, which is about 55, 60 meters, we're going to be putting way too much pressure on everyone else. We need to be hitting at least 50 in that first power play.
If we don't lose any wickets, I'll be happy with 35-40 in the first power play.
Really? No.
If we don't lose a wicket. If we don't lose a wicket.
There's too much pressure. I wouldn't.
No, I think we'll be okay with 35-40 if we don't lose a wicket.
I understand what you're saying. If you think about it, that one side of the boundary, it's 55, 60 meters long. That's it, So it's a very short one, and the field's going to be in. The average score on here was about 180, 190. I think Doc was saying one of the viewers actually told him. So no, I wouldn't be happy with 35-40. Yeah, okay, we've got the wickets in hand, but I mean, in an ideal world, you'd want to be hitting 50 at least, but I suppose at least your way we haven't lost the wickets. But
so basically you would sacrifice 2 wickets here for the sake of 10 runs?
I want not 2 wickets. I'd say I want to get at least 50. I'd only be happy with having lost 1 wicket though. If we've lost 2 wickets, I agree. Then it still puts too much pressure on, because we're still going to have to be chasing around 10 and over off the power play. I agree with Mohammed Arshad here, where he says 50 with 1 wicket down, game on. Anything below 50 will be criminal. I agree with that. So I missed the start of the game, saying that any reason why Sharjeel was left out. Cal, I'll come to you on that one.
But it was he ate a bit too much today.
There you have it. Exclusive breaking news from Stani Army. Sharjeel left out the squad.
Too much. He couldn't digest it, so you have to miss out till the next match. So next match, mostly. What day is the next match?
Monday, I think. Monday,
So there's still chances of him maybe missing it, but next one definitely after that 100%, because he'll be fasting, so there's a very good chance that he'll be okay.
I love the logic in what you said as well, Carl. So this is a good point that Adil's making, that if we open with a left-right hand partnership, we can take advantage of the small boundary. So, we were talking about who are our openers going to be. Is it going to be Babar and Riz? Is Fakhr going to come in there? So I think out of the 3 of them, Fakhr's the only left.
It's Riz and Fakhr.
What, have they come in yet?
Yeah.
No, they haven't. You stop making it up. Hey, man.
I'm telling you, they're walking down. It's not my fault your sky is behind you. It's not my fault your sky is behind. Come on, man.
Is there anyone else who's watching from Pakistan who's actually
looking for Pakistan? It's only me. Live and exclusive from AK, man. I'm telling you, PTV is showing it.
Sky are getting their telecast from Super Sport. They're actually showing like the football fixtures, and half of them are on BT.
Super sport.
The advertising something in the wall be showing.
But Imi, from the top four, yeah. So if you got Riz, Babar, Fakhr, and Hafiz, only Fakhr's left-handed, isn't he? The rest are all right, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Adil, then, in order to take advantage of that left-right hand partnership, are they gonna bump Fakhr up the order and let him open? So interesting. But I mean, we said it before that. I said that from Riz, Fakhr, and Babar, whichever two of those open, are to be happy. Because like I said, that coming in the T20, yeah, in that power play, you're still going to be batting the exact same way as if you came in batting from the first ball anyway.
You know what is?
Surely you open Fakhr as a one, though.
Yeah, definitely. Without a doubt, he's a strike batsman. You've got to have Fakhr as an opener, man. Come on. If you go with Riz and Babar, yeah, it's two same in need of batsmen. You need to have Fakhr.
Carl, what you have to remember, yeah, is that in the ODIs, although Fakhr was red hot form, he didn't start off like that. He was his strike rate, I think, was about 80, 90 for quite a bit of the start, and it was only after he got 50 that he started smashing it to everywhere. So can you do it at the start? He hasn't done in the ODIs yet. We'll see what he does today, because even if he doesn't open, he'll still be coming in the top three or the top four. What's the weather like over there, Carl, in Pakistan?
Don't ask me. Yesterday was boiling, yeah. Today it was even more boiling. But changa aaya main Raman andar baithe ne aaj.
Here, yeah,
I didn't really go out much today. I went out yesterday a lot. Yeah, obviously it was Jummah yesterday as well, and I proper felt the heat yesterday. Yesterday was next level. But today it was hot, but I didn't go out much. I went out in the morning. It gets peak about 12 o'clock.
Here in South Manchester, I woke up in the morning, yeah, and it was crazy blizzard, snowing, crazy snow.
Wow.
Yeah, proper, not just a little bit, but loads of it. It's all gone now, but for about 3-4 hours in the morning, yeah, crazy snow.
Charlie, at least you can't complain about not getting any snow now, can you?
Exactly.
He left Imi on his own there, yeah. They're trying to get some snow, yeah, and now you're trying to make him jealous, yeah, saying, "Oh, we had blizzard, we had this, and we had that." Yeah, see that, Imi, yeah.
Look, Carl, you're making a name for yourself, man. Carl, the comedian, says Naz.
Snowing April. Nah.
Sorry, just going back to Carl's breaking news there about why they didn't pick Sharjeel. Shuaib says, "Don't be underestimating the power of Mums Nehari." Adil saying the opener should be Fakhr and Babar, which is like Carl said as well, that you want to put Fakhr up towards the top. Nazi saying Fakhr and Rizwan all day long to open. If you lose a quick wicket, then Babar to consolidate. Good point.
That's a good combination as well.
Yeah. Here's a question for you, Carl. Adil's asking, where in Pakistan are you?
I'm in Zila Mirpur, Tahsil Dadial, and that's it. Dakhana, the main ground we're in is called Bihari.
What's the house number?
I don't know my
and telephone number.
What's your Wi-Fi password?
What's cooked?
I don't even know myself what's cooked. Yeah, I'm gonna go and check.
So the batsmen have come out and just before we start. The Mohammad Arshid said it before. Say it again. Riz and Fakhr to open. And there's an interesting stat about Fakhr. Whenever he scores 50 in the T20, the team goes on to win like 70% of the time. Right. So we've got Riz opening.
We've got Riz. Come on,
Yari. You're supposed to be 5 minutes ahead of us. So just while we're waiting for that, yeah.
Babar. It's Babar.
Okay.
Yep, Babar.
Okay, I'm still happy with that. Yeah, right. Because we've still got Fakhr in the, to come in at number 3. Carl, we've got Adil saying that he lives near Bihari. I don't know if is that near you?
Yeah. Where's Adil?
But he says he lives near Bihari.
But my Bihari is not spelled like that, so he never lives near Bihari. He's China.
Custom man.
He's China.
He's one for me.
Adil, whereabouts do you live?
Just while we're waiting for Adil to reply, Shoaib saying, I'm getting more and more intrigued by Imi's thoughts on Fakhr coming down the order as a late order batsman in the T20s. Imi?
I'm a
Start with the
revolutionary. It's a mad idea, but you know what? What I've started to think
Here's
is
the
if
first
we
ball.
haven't got a finisher, let's create our own finisher.
First ball,
So
one single.
how do we do that? Well, let's get Fakhr Zaman down there.
No, it's a good point. Very good. All right, so we've got people who aren't happy. Adil saying, why isn't Fakhr opening?
I would
In
have
this,
definitely opened it.
in this 11, it should be opening, I think. You need at least
definitely.
one. You need one, and
One
I'll
striker.
keep saying, you need one player who's going to just go out and go after the bowling.
Oh, come on, man. We've only done one ball yet. Let's see what happens.
2 balls, 2 runs.
2 balls, 2 runs, 100% strike rate. Brilliant.
Depends what mode Riz plays on, innit? If he plays the same mode as Babar, where just stroke play here and there, then that's not good.
Yeah.
But if Riz
No,
goes
I
on and
agree.
all out on attack, then that's a different, strategy. Then
So,
Oh no! Ooh, wow. That was close, mate. He just got dropped.
you know what? We're going to have to ask the Brace to give us a sound clip of that, because there were like 50 different noises and reactions to that ball then.
That
I don't think this
was
is gonna.
Second.
that was close.
Oh no! That was close as well.
That looked
Wait. Hi. Mm.
He's living dangerously, boys, and I'm telling you, I've got a feeling he's gonna go.
All right, guys, that's me done. Inshallah, I'll see you lot soon. Just on the watch-alongs though, before I do go, this is the only watch-along that we're actually doing, and we won't be doing any full shows during the other 2 T20s and the Zimbabwe series, but that's only because of Ramzan. Because we've come to a conclusion that we could be using our time a lot more wisely and for the purpose of that month. So, but we will be still making some videos here and there. That's me done. Thank you guys for having me. Yeah, for the first session.
Okay, bro.
Allah
Take
Hafiz.
care. Allah Hafiz.
okay.
That's 3 runs off the first over. Hulk.
Okay. Okay. Let's say Assalam. Let me bring them on. Assalamu alaikum to Shazib and Hamza. How are you doing, guys?
All good. How are you guys?
Good, man.
Is that Hamza?
Sitting here, all positive, all confident that we can be getting a win here.
What was going on with beard and everything? What? Become a mullah? What?
Actually, this is lockdown. This is lockdown, Hamza.
That's lockdown. This is lockdown. Bro.
Mashallah.
This is what you call lockdown.
Yeah, it'll be gone soon. Don't worry.
Oh, don't say that. We thought you're joining the bearded brothers.
I
No,
know.
I'm not joining the Salaf just yet.
Astaghfirullah.
Okay. Hamza, what did you make of the first innings then? 188. What did you make of the bowling?
Yeah, we pulled it back quite well. By the way, can you hear me okay? Because I'm not using headphones
You
today.
can hear fine, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we pulled it back quite well. Predictably bad bowling by Ralph. Bit surprised that Afridi's been up and down on this tour. I think more down. I think his economy rate's been quite high. So I suppose you're going to have a bad session here and there and a bad time here and there. He's been excellent, but yeah, not too great today. Happy that Nawaz did well. He's been very consistent with the ball over the last year. So, but I think 180 at one point. I think we were going to chase 220 or something.
Yeah,
so I'll take 180.
What about you, Shazib? What did you make of it?
Yeah, it started off,
Man, what are these guys doing?
but then
It's like they're playing a
death
test
bowling
match or
was
something.
excellent, wasn't it? They come back well, to be fair. I was happy that I got my score right, the prediction.
Yeah. a lot
Just one
better. You're a lot better at predicting cricket scores than other stuff, aren't you, bro?
At least I'm good at something. But yeah, man, we should, as long as we bat sensibly, do the job, pick the band up, we should chase it, inshallah. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
They're playing really
Interesting
slow.
that we've opened with Barber, not Zaman.
yeah,
Mm.
it's
I'm not
interesting.
sure I agree with that.
I don't know. I think that's a bad decision, that, to be honest with you.
Well, we'll see how it goes. So Mohammad Arshad is saying Riz hasn't been in good form in ODI, so will it take some time to get going here? I think from a T20 perspective, he gets going a lot quicker in T20s, I think, judging by what he did in the PSL, though. Is that right?
Yeah, he's done well opening, hasn't he? Domestically and internationally, so he sees himself up there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's weird seeing Cal ahead, man.
I know.
Normally the late reactions and that, but today he's ahead.
Trust me, bro. It feels great.
Now you know how he feels, huh?
Shazeb, just say the word, yeah.
Yeah, what are
Just
you-
say the word and I'll not call him to the green room.
Oh!
Stop making it up.
You're slightly ahead, literally just slightly.
There's a guy in the South Africa team whose first name is Lizard.
Oh, 6. Come on. 6. Please.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, no. 4.
So, okay, it's going
4
for it.
runs.
We needed that.
It started, everyone. He started raining 4s and 6s.
Yeah, I think when you're chasing 180, 190, you don't have to get off to a flyer. You can give yourself the first 2-3 overs.
Yeah.
Especially if you got wickets in hand. That's important.
Yeah.
as well.
But that's what I was saying. I was saying to Hulk earlier on that even if we get 35-40 in the first power play and we don't lose any wicket, I think that's a good score.
It's not, it's not rubbish. I definitely agree with that. I just hope they could do a bit better. But yeah, if you get 35-40 in the power play without losing any wickets, then we have something to build on.
Got a platform on it, yeah, without
Yeah.
losing any wickets.
Okay, 2 overs gone now.
I say we got a pretty long tail as well, to be fair. Hassan coming out at 9, is he, or 8?
Nine,
Can't
That's
remember.
not part of the tail. Did you not watch the last ODI, Shazeb? Get out.
What about, what about it? What about it?
Hassan's at 8.
8.
I like that.
No,
comment,
no, I said the wrong way. Not
Mohammad
long
Rashid
tail, I
just
mean
said.
short tail. I said it the wrong way around. I mean, we bat till, really down the water. That's what I'm trying to
Mohammad Arshad says it's payback time as now you're ahead of these guys.
say.
That's a lesson to all of us. Pakistan ahead of the rest of the world.
I remember one of the T20s, right? We played, and Kala, it was the last ball, I think, and he took his headset off, and I don't know, he goes, "Yes, we won!" It was so funny. I remember, man. Remember, Kal?
Which
T20
one?
we won on the
In
last
Pakistan?
ball. Yeah, the one in
yeah,
when
yeah.
we were home against South Africa. Yeah, the T20 series.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think Riz
Wide ball.
missed out on that there.
Wide ball.
Oh, is that wide? He still went for it though. I think he missed out on that.
Mm.
Did we only have one extra then the whole innings?
It was when you said it in the
I think
comment.
so.
Let me check.
That's pretty good,
That was pretty damn amazing. That was.
Yeah.
That must be a record.
Remember last time, Hulk, 25 extras was it last game?
Oh, don't remind me, man. Yeah, one extra, one leg by.
That's good, man. That's
What is that?
Half of those extras used to be from Wahab.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? I don't
No
like this
ball.
strategy. What they're doing here, just trying to knock it for 1 and 2 when they could easily be going for that afterwards. And right now they should be going for like 4s and 6s.
Dodi, our 2 overs. Relax.
Cal, what you want
Yeah,
about?
but you know.
Cal,
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
I'll learn it, Bandio.
Cal,
Listen
Cal,
to me.
Cal.
Yeah, what? No, but what I'm trying to say to you,
Cal.
there's no intent there.
You said you'd be happy with 35 for naught off 6 overs.
Yeah, but they're not going to get 35 for not off 6 overs if they're going to knock it down, just for ones.
Like
They're not even
Shazim
getting that.
said, they've only done 2 overs. Calm down.
13 balls. That's it.
This is the third over. Oh, no. No, you don't give it out.
Right, Mohammad Arshad, yeah, I've got to disagree with you here. How can you relegate Hassan Ali to Hardik? No, bro. That's not going to fly.
Yeah, you can't compare them with it.
2.2 overs, 11 for naught. Going just under a run of ball. Riz has smacked 1 for 4. Babar's only faced 2 balls so far. Riz has faced the bulk of the balls.
So this is on 9 of 12. Oh, is it? Yeah, 4 runs. No, you saved it. Oh, right fielding that.
Ooh, good
Only got
fielding.
one.
So the viewers in the comments, then, are you happy with the start that we've had so far? 12 for 0 of 2.3 overs of what was that, 15 balls. What do you think? What do you make of the start so far? So we've almost faced half the power play so far.
I think if after 6 overs we haven't lost any wickets, we'll take that.
Do you not think that's still going to be putting a lot of pressure on the numbers 3, 4, 5, 6 to go at 10,
If we
11?
lose a wicket, yeah. 100%.
Thing is, it's a fast outfield, not a big ground, good pitch. I reckon people like Hafiz and Haider.
Is that 4? I think it's 4. Yeah, 4 runs.
Barber.
I think the thing is Hafiz, his 6 hitting ability, which he's always had. He's really must have worked on his game or something. He's talked about him playing golf and
golf, isn't it?
Golf
stuff.
Oh, did
That's
he
really helped the 2020 team. Sort of, we've got like a hitter down there now, and if you add Haider as well, I think if you keep wickets in hand, we can always get close to a big total.
Did you see Haider's interview? I mean, not Haider, Hafiz's interview before the match. Not today, but I don't know when he gave it.
No.
Apparently, he was saying, about Sharjeel.
Oh yeah, I read about it.
What do you say?
It's not really a good thing for saying it before the.
He's saying that
he said basically we're trying to say that look, if it was up to me, I wouldn't bring he didn't say his name, but obviously he was indicating at him, wasn't he?
Yeah,
that I would bring him back. Yeah. And if I ever come into power in that position, I will change it to that, and I made sure nobody comes back in.
He did say the same when Mohamed Amar came back in 2016, I think, didn't he? He said something then as well.
You know what it is, bro? It's okay saying it, but that's wrong, innit? At the end of the day, there's one of them players in the team that just brings conflictions in between the players.
Yeah,
that's just wrong. You can't be saying them kind of statements.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have a sort of arrogant streak in him where it's not that he's wrong in saying these things. It's just that when you're in the team, you shouldn't undermine your own players.
Yeah, and it's not his job to do that. If he's in that position, it's a different ball game. He's a player. He shouldn't be saying things like that.
Yeah. You've got to give a politician.
That's the authorities ahead of him, above him, who made the decisions.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, we've got a comparison here after 3 overs. We're 17 for 0. South Africa were 28 for 0, going to almost 10 and over. A bit of a difference there. But we have had a couple of boundaries, at least. So, give it time.
We need to get, if we can have one good over by the end of the power play, we should get that one about 40.
So Cal, I need a favor, Cal. When a boundary happens, you can react. Don't try not to commentate the whole boundary, please. That'll be very helpful.
What should I do half of it? What should I do half of it?
Whatever you want, but not like commentate every ball. You're trying to say.
Or what do you want me to tell you? Do you know?
No, please.
Alright, it's a 4 anyway.
See, like that.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it now. Okay, I'll just.
This is that good over. This is that good over.
Do you not want me to tell you when it's a 4 or a 6?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't tell us when it's a wicket, though.
Yeah, if it's a wicket.
Should I tell you when it's a wicket?
Don't tell us when it's a wicket.
No ball.
No ball. Free hit.
You're right. This is the over.
No.
Free hit.
Which one you don't want me to do? You didn't tell me. You don't want me to tell me when it's a wicket
Don't
or
tell
when
us
it's a 4. Don't tell you the wickets, yeah? What about 4 or 6?
Yeah, 4 and 6 is fine. I want to hear the good news, not the bad news.
This is the exact same issue that Sky Sports go through, Atherton and Hussain, when one of them's ahead of the stream.
He's only got 1 run.
1 run from
that free hit. Free hit with nothing. Come on, Babar.
No run. You got no run.
No, I don't even think I got a single.
We didn't even get a single for that.
No.
That was there to be hit as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Isn't the slot as well, that?
Yellow. He's looking at his Gray Nichols bat. Is there something wrong with it?
Handle, innit? Grip.
Yeah, this is going to be the over. I know it is. It has to be.
As long as it doesn't break.
That's for him job.
What's been the consensus on the comments about Harris
ball.
Ralph's selection?
What, Hamza?
What's been the consensus on Harris Ralph getting selected again?
So I didn't join at the start, but from what I've heard, there were some people for and some people against, really. But the thing is that with Harris, Sorry?
Who have we got instead of him?
Dahani or whose name?
The Hani in this
Which
team.
one?
Yeah,
I know
T20.
Dahani's not in the squad, but he should be in the squad.
Hasnain, Hamza Hasnain's not been too good as well. You know, in the one days he got battered.
Yeah, he did all right. I think he had one bad match where he went for 7 and over.
Did he play 2 or 3?
He played the first 2, had one good match and one bad match.
One bad one, man. Yeah. I just remember the bad one.
This guy is hench, fam.
Yeah.
Is he a bowler?
Inspiration for Azam.
Whatever, Shazeb.
You never know. One day you might just come on.
Yeah. He's the guy bowling now, Magala.
Come on, man. You should be putting them away at least. Come on, 4. Yeah, it's a 4.
Is it?
Even that, look how slowly he hit it, man. That should have been Rahman or it should have been 4.
All right. 9 of the over. Naz is saying that this is why Fakr should have opened. So we're 27 for no of 3.4 overs at the moment.
To be fair, Fakr is a slow starter anyway.
That's what we
So
said.
I
Because
If
in the
Fakr was in, he wouldn't be on 30 off 20 balls. He's not that type of batsman.
That's why it's logic, yeah, if to have Sharjeel in as an opener. Because an opener, he gives you a fast start. Kamar, I know you're blinking your eyes down, but I'm telling you, yeah, you need a strike opener, not like, you know, trying to knock it around, you know. Oh, 6. Yeah, 6, guys. 6.
That's good. Cut that.
Cal, I just want to say, yeah, I know that I've, berated Sharjeel quite a bit over the past few weeks, yeah, but once he gets his fitness up, yeah, I'll be the first person saying that he should be in the team. That's the only thing for me, his fitness. I'll be the first one to say he should be in the team.
No, I'm not saying he shouldn't lose any weight. Obviously, he needs to lose a bit of weight, but he's a good player. You can't deny that fact.
Oh,
He's a good opener.
I'm not denying that. He's definitely got
You know,
the ability.
I'm not.
He's definitely got the ability to tee off from the start. 100% agree with that.
I think out of the openers, what we've got, he's one of the good openers we've got. Yeah, he does need to lose a little bit of weight on that, but he's a good opener. You can't deny that fact.
Yeah, 100%.
Competition is good to have anyway, regardless, no matter what. You know what I'm trying to say? Keeps all of them on the toes.
But that's a good thing to happen, isn't it?
16 of the over so far.
And that 4? Yes. Another 4? Yes. 4. Boundary
Has that
nice.
got for 4?
Yeah, it's gone.
Like we
Yeah,
said,
right.
this is the over. This is the over, bro.
You recalled it.
So what's that? 4, 5, 6. I didn't see it.
That's why everyone should relax. We got time, buddy.
So we're on 37 for naught or 4 overs. We're coming up to 10 and over.
Perfect start.
Sorry?
Perfect start.
Yep.
Yeah. So we should be, chasing that 50 of the power play. These two have been good.
Inshallah.
Who are the danger bowlers you reckon today from the squad they've got? The ones, I think Shamsi definitely. He scores a few
Yeah,
balls.
Shamsi's a danger. He's a danger.
Yeah.
But Fakr smashed him, innit?
Yeah.
He goes up where Fakr's on.
He fully smashed him.
उसकी नानी याद करे यार.
Hendricks is decent as well, to be fair. It means you target, 1, 2 other bowlers and go after them to chase this.
Well, we've targeted Magala, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. Continue on that, man.
Was he in the 2020s in Pakistan? He was, wasn't he? In the Pakistan series.
It was, yeah.
So for people who are watching, are you happy with the start so far then? I know that we said after 2 overs, it was shambolic, as was put by, I think it was Mohammad Arshad. What do we think now? 37 for naught or 4 overs. We pulled it back.
4? Yes, 4 runs. Another 4 guys.
Whoa, that was a miss hit, though, Cal, wasn't it? That was a miss hit.
Yeah, right.
He hit that down leg side.
No hit.
Yeah, I think he meant that.
Hit, no hit, whatever. Whatever, Look, honestly, he just guided it. But you're looking at the wrong place, where the ball's going. But that's good, in the opening, in the what's it called? In the first power play, yeah, even a miss hit can go for a 4 or 6, yeah, because obviously the field is in it, so you should be just going for them.
So Imi's saying all of a sudden it's 9 and over. This shows that you can afford to settle in. If you lose 2 wickets in that over rather than getting 16 runs, your team's in trouble. Fine margins, 100% Imi.
Yeah, I agreed with that.
Yeah.
Take time, man.
So So they're both moving on, yeah. Rizwan's on 24 of 16. Babar's on 14 of 12. Both showing intent. I just want to say, yeah, to anyone listening, yeah, who's a Riz hater and who comes out with comments like, so far I've heard he falls over when he goes for big shots. He bats too slowly. He can only do it at home. What's the new reason that you're going to now?
Yeah, is this home New Zealand, Australia, and England?
Ooh.
What's it?
Yeah. Leg side, I think that was.
Yeah, that didn't look out, to be fair.
I think it pitched outside leg. The thinking.
No, they're not going for you.
No.
They ain't going for it.
Sorry, Hamza, you were saying about Riz?
Who the hell says he only does it at home? He's done it in New Zealand, England, and Australia.
Who said that?
I've heard it a number of times from people, and I'm just sick to death of arguing about it now. They come out with all these silly excuses.
Yeah, I think it was a bit high. Yeah.
I think pitched outside leg as
Pitched
well.
outside leg anyway. Damn.
It was a bit high as well.
Shazib, if only they'd reviewed it.
We'll see now in it what if they do replay.
The review they took in the first innings, I would be surprised.
Oh,
Who did
is
you
it
bring
Joka
in this
Chika? Oh no!
Oh!
No, stick to him.
Who's out?
On.
Babar's gone. Caught on the boundary.
Well, they made a good start. 41. Well,
Yeah.
40 something.
41 off 1 or 4.5 overs.
Oh no, man. How's he hit it straight to him, man?
Hey, man, neck, man. He just straight to him, nowhere near flipping anywhere else.
I think he knew that the field was there. He was obviously aiming to hit it over him for 6. He just didn't get under it enough.
It's a bit of a weird innings.
He was-
this. He was swinging at everything.
Yeah.
No, but he was mishitting as well. He wasn't timing the ball at all. He was just mishitting. That's it.
Yeah.
I've always I prefer him at 3. I think he would chill out a bit batting at 3.
Well, let's see what Fakhar Zaman does now. Coming in at 3. He's got 1.1 overs left.
Yeah.
Don't think he'll be facing because I would have hoped that they would have run a single across them maybe.
Was that Pakistani doorbell?
Oh, he is.
I heard. No, he was.
No, she said, you know what it was? It was a ding dong.
Where you duck, yeah?
Red dog.
I remember that moment. That was too funny.
Oh, it's brilliant. That was. Okay, Fakhar Zaman's coming in. 41 matches, average of 22, strike rate of 134. Best 91 against Australia. Is he going to get his century today?
Imagine that. 3 in a row.
Yeah. Mohammed Arsha saying this is where they need to learn from Butler. Do not panic. So let's see now. We've got the good platform. 41 for 1. 4 off this over so far. Fakhar's facing his first ball. You've got the left-right combination now. That's going to hopefully throw the bowlers off a little bit.
That ball.
Mohammed Arshad saying Butler is Superman. So is Rizwan. And Rizwan can actually keep.
And field anywhere. and actually fly like Superman.
But I do like Butler. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good batsman.
Okay, 5 overs gone. 41 for 1.
9 more for the 50.
Are we going to get the 50? Yeah.
You'll be able to. Who's bowling the next one? Is it, what's his name? Magala again? I think maybe.
I don't know.
And then we got to play Shamsi Abal after this over as well.
Yeah. Fakhar's here, isn't he, for Shamsi?
He's Heather, Nawaz, Fahim, Hassan.
Yeah, we're back quite deep now, going over to what Hassan at 8.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see Heather at 5 as well. I know he didn't in PSL. Yeah. It's his first time doing it internationally, you know what I'm trying to say? Williams.
It's not Magala, it's Williams.
Single.
Adil saying that Butler and Rizwan are the top 2 keepers in the world. You agree
Rizwan's
with
better.
Sorry?
For me, Rizwan's better Glovesman. Surely.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Well, I think so anyway.
Butler makes
Butler's
more
a more
mistakes.
dangerous batsman.
Butler makes more mistakes, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right that they're up there.
Which side is the short side boundary? I know it's on the leg side, but which end is it? I'm not really sure. Because it was only like what 62 meters boundary. I think it's this side, yeah. No, leg side you can tell.
So we need 447 of 89.
Hafiz can pull them nicely in this pitch.
Oh.
Oh, fucker, don't get out like that.
He's swinging for it. So
Second ball.
Hamza, I just want to ask you a question while we wait for the next ball. Where Adil said that Butler and Rizwan are the top 2 keepers in the world. Are they the top 2 keepers in the world for you, or do you think that there's anyone else there in the mix at the right at the top?
No, I think when you think of keeper batsmen, it's definitely them two. I think who else is there?
What do you not think that Rishabh Pant that he's up there or not?
He started well, but he's only just started. Butler and Rizwan have been around for a couple of years now.
So they're established.
Yeah, so but Pant looks like he's good. Doesn't look pants.
It depends on your judgment, like whether the batting or the over. I'm trying to say. Look at it both ways. To be fair.
Yeah, I think for tests I'd go with Rizwan. For white ball games, I'd probably just about go with Butler. I think he's more dangerous as a batsman.
Yeah. I just think that with Butler, with his keeping, though, I think he makes mistakes. Not a lot, but he makes a mistake here and there.
Yeah, that's why I'd go with Riz, because over 5 days, he's going to make fewer mistakes.
No, but even in the white ball, though.
Yeah, but it's fewer overs, isn't it?
I don't know if it's still, I don't know. I've always got that bee in my bonnet about keeper should be keeper first and then the batsman. So, batting wise, Butler's definitely ahead of Rizwan for white ball for batting. But yeah, I don't know. It's just the mistake side from keeping that puts him back for me, really. By the way, we've got 2 balls left, 44 for 1 for the power play. Are they going to get that 50?
Both fielders gone onto the leg side, haven't they?
So is that must be the short boundary then? Whoa, it's up.
Yeah, that's
It's
good
up.
shot.
It's up. 4.
Yeah, good shot.
Joker.
8.
Thanks, Cal, for not ruining it. Yeah, because I saw the 2 fielders going into the leg side and you know you'd be in the offside. So,
Okay.
yeah, well played.
Fine here, Hamza. Adil's agreeing with you, saying Rizwan for Test and Butler for ODI T20.
I'm always
No ball.
No ball.
Why was it no ball?
Shoulder height.
No, he bounced it. It was not the full toss.
That was a no ball.
Oh, I should have.
Who's that with you, Carl?
Man, we missed a few of those that are just kind of airing on leg side. Right, so the power play is over, 48 for 1. I think we can all agree that we're happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Decent.
Baba, I would have preferred the Baba there. But
Carl, who's that with
it is
you?
what it is.
Or is that just like a hand?
Huh?
There's a hand right next to you. Does that belong to someone?
Somebody just come.
Does that
Is
belong
it like evil? Is it like Evil Dead where there's just a hand that crawls around?
I'll have to change the laptop positioning in it. I can't set to move. No, it's a good job you don't understand English, isn't it? It's a good job you don't understand English, isn't it?
Imi says Butler's one of the best players in the world, would make any white ball team in the world. Yeah.
Look at even that is the power play comparison. Just the one wicket.
What did they get?
South Africa 48 for 2 and we're 48 for 1 for 6 overs.
Okay. So we're already winning. We're ahead.
Yeah, but the wicket.
It was that third over that did it for us, that Magalas. I think we got 19, 20 runs off it.
Yeah. This is where South Africa batted well, though, from 6 to like 15, 6 to 10. They took everyone on.
Riz has gone all right now, isn't it? It's 27 of 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Riz haters all around the world must be hating this.
Different.
No, what the Riz haters do is chup chop when he's making runs.
Exactly.
One failure, they come out.
I know.
Why you say Riz haters? I don't understand. There must be a reason. Like,
I don't know. There's Safraz fans like Nav or something.
Good shot. Is that a
Like
4?
now.
Is that a 4? Yep, 4 runs, guys.
Oh,
4
good
runs.
shot that is.
Perfectly there by
Fucker,
far.
good shot there.
You know, I love it when Fucker plays like this, man. When he's not doing the same old slug he does. He's so
Yeah.
plays
You know,
on
have you
line.
realized? Yeah, he's playing a lot more along the ground as well now. And then
Yeah.
once he's properly in, then he goes for the big shots,
Yeah,
which is better for us. We want him to play like that. To be honest with you, we
If
don't want him to go
Zaman
out and
plays the
swing it.
ball, if Zaman plays it on its merit, like if it's a bit full, if it's a bit wide, and then he spanks it, that's when he's good. He's
Is that
bad
another
when
4?
he's bad when he
Yes,
tries
with the
to hit.
boundary.
He's bad when he tries to hit good balls.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
slashes at it, and it just looks ugly.
Back to back.
It's better for the way he's playing now. Is better like that. Just play the ball on his merit instead of just swinging. You know what you're saying, Hamza?
Yeah,
But I think
basically,
he has realized that.
if he's just a little bit selective, Zaman's a much better batsman.
I think he has been talking to someone, you know what I'm saying? Because this series, like even the one day series, yeah, since he's come back, he's looking more, like more of a proper batsman.
You know what it is
than
called?
just of a swinger.
You know what it's called? He's been reading Yunus Khan's book.
The notepad.
Is that
You know,
not?
one day, surely that book's selling this.
No, actually, he's got a Fiz's back. Oh, is that 4, 6, 4? What? Joker. Another 4.
Oh, flat
I
boundary.
thought he was gone
Yes.
there. But when you said Joker, I knew he was going for 4.
Hang on a minute. Imi wants us to sing a song. You ready? Synchronized song. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Man. Can't even go
No,
well.
leave that for the ground, yeah. Come on, chill
The
out.
ground
Leave
in
that for the ground.
come on, man.
Like,
I can't wait for the matches to start again. You know that in England, customer. Go to the grounds and that.
hopefully
so
there's crowds going it. We don't
Yeah.
know
Been
yet.
too long, man. Inshallah.
As is a Greenway says, creditor fucker went away, changed his way, and they're looking a lot more.
Perfect.
balls
Perfect. Rotate the strike.
Yeah, like Naz, he's put on there, like he got the boundary and a single to finish off. He's not like going after every ball, you know what I'm trying to say? Like he normally does. Good to see, good to see.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
wanna
trying to say
jinx
to
him.
you? He's basically continuing the form from the one days. So why would you not open with him? Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's a bit of a logic in it. Back-to-back hundreds, yeah, in the one days, and he's an opening batsman. Would you not open with him?
But at the same
I
time,
don't know.
Rizwan and Babur open well together though.
Yeah.
Different times.
Gee?
So you can look at it both ways. You know, Rizwan and Babur
Is-
open well together as well.
No, I know that, but Fakir is an opening batsman.
Yeah, that's
Rizwan
true
has
as well, yeah.
just got the role now. Do you understand?
I don't know
Fakir
you
is
guys.
already
I really want to see Shajil and Zaman back in 2020s together.
in it. I want to see
Okay.
that as well.
Just to see what it would be like.
I think we'll get it in Zimbabwe, you know.
Have they ever done it before?
No,
When
I-
she was
I-
playing?
Nah.
Nah, I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
no. Fakir come later, innit?
I think it's worth
Fakir
just
come
trying.
recently.
Right.
No, but I would want to try it against South Africa. Zimbabwe is a more of a not a stronger opponent.
Don't say that.
I'd rather.
Don't say that. Yeah, they're not a strong team because you know it's going to
No, but what I'm saying is, if they did good against Zimbabwe, people will think, oh yeah,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Zimbabwe?
I know,
so what? You know what I'm saying? Whereas in South Africa, it's
even
a
if-
different ball game, innit?
Even if you beat South Africa 4-0, there's still gonna be people saying, "Oh, it's the D team." I want that. You know that, innit?
Yeah, they're all going to say that anyway, but that's not our fault. It's a B team. We didn't
Yeah,
tell them
of
to sell the paper. We didn't tell them to sell their players to the IPL. That's
Sell
their
their
problem,
players.
not ours.
To be fair, I think South Africa's B team are still quite good.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah, they're not
their
crap.
so-called A team. The A team isn't as good as it used to be. It's not like they're missing De Villiers, Callis, Graham Smith. I don't think the Cox like a Callis or De Villiers. I don't think Duplessis is as good as De Villiers. I think Rabada's world class, so they'll miss him. I don't think Ngidi's world class. I think Norte is good. I'm not sure about world
Nokia.
class.
I mean, Nokia.
Nokia.
32
I didn't know Shamsi is ranked number 1 T20 bowler.
Yeah, I was surprised at that as well.
Really?
Yeah,
They just come up at the bottom
in T20s.
in T20s. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Dori Farkas licking his lips. Don't worry about it.
Don't get run out now.
Shamsi's on now, Shamsi.
All right, slow this down now.
Iski to run aaj.
Yeah, you don't need to keep going after a batsman. You can have one over where you milk it.
Shamsi. Come on, read this.
Oh, damn, Chika. Oh, Choka.
Chup, 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 chup.
Oh, 4 runs.
Thank you. There we go. Pick the cup.
Where are all the Riz haters?
I
The
love
other thing
one
about-
no way in the comments.
The other
I
thing
only-
that's better about the other thing that's better about Zaman is he's more capable than Shajil of, let's be fair, of quick runs, quick singles.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah, singles wise, yeah. But I think hitting wise, yeah, I think Sharjeel is more of a hitter.
All right, Carl, we get it. Sharjil's amazing at everything.
Yeah.
Smith say anything and he goes, Sharjil.
do you know how many
You'll be
quieting
licking,
contests
you'll
as well?
be eating your words up. You know when they give him a chance and he comes and makes a 50 or
Well,
100, yeah,
I've
you're
said
gonna be
it to
eating
you
the
and I've
words
said
up.
it live on
I'm gonna
camera.
remind you of this.
If he loses
You
the
watch
weight, yeah, I will be the
I'm gonna
first.
remind you of this.
I'll
Yeah,
be the
Hulk.
first one that says he should be in
Listen,
the team.
I'm not talking about. Have I said anything about his weight? I didn't say nothing about his weight. I just said, yeah, that he's a good hitter. Yeah, what's that got to do with his weight? Tell me that now.
Shall
Yeah,
I tell you
Hulk,
the exclusive
listen.
breaking news you did in the first innings? I don't know if Shazeb Hamza, if you heard this. Someone asked in the comments, how come Sharjil's not playing? You know what this guy goes? He goes, he's eating a bit too much food. He's eating a bit too much Nihari or something, he said.
I didn't mention nothing about Nihari. I
Yeah.
didn't mention nothing about
But you
Nihari.
still
I just
said
said,
he
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
too much.
yeah, I was just joking.
You said
Yeah,
he
I'm
didn't
just
too
saying to
much.
you.
Yeah,
This is
I thought
himself.
it was a wicked day, Carl. You started celebrating. You got me scared, man.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm not Indian. Yeah, why am I going to celebrate if a Pakistan wicket falls?
Oh, not celebrate. I mean, like, you got, like, make some sort of noise. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Hulk, I was
That's it.
saying if either Shajil will make you eat your words or he'll eat the words for you.
Yeah, one or the other. One or the other is going to happen. So I think
Someone's eating
we
their
should.
words.
We definitely need that combo. Yeah, once Fakhr and Sharjeel opening. See what that combo does, isn't it?
The one thing that I will say, yeah, is that no matter who gets picked for the Pakistan team, yeah, I'll always support them 100%, even if it's Kamran Akmal. Once they put that green shirt, once they put the green shirt on, yeah, I want them to score 100.
Right. Flaming, this guy is proper. He's a fart. Magala. He's still going wobbling left to right. I'm telling you. And now you're telling me about Sharjeel. Come on. Tell me now.
South Africa's not my team. I don't care. Yeah.
See, I told you, man. Awesome coach, you take motivation from this. I said it before.
8 over 69 for 1. We need to get a move on here. We don't want to leave too much to do.
Ooh. Good job you never got out of the crease there.
Oh,
Don't worry, you're right. Relax,
That was up.
relax. It's okay.
was
It's
that
okay.
up? You know.
He didn't get out of the crease.
I think his bat was up.
Oh, they appealed it.
Yeah,
No
obviously.
way.
The umpires
confident.
themselves. Obviously, they're going to appeal. Why wouldn't they appeal?
No, but I don't think he got out of the crease.
I think he was out of the crease, but his bat was there. But I
His
think
bat
his
was
bat
in. I'm pretty sure his bat was in.
I thought we always get out
Oh.
to this.
Oh, shukra.
Bat's up.
He's in.
Is he in?
No, he's in. Yeah, he's in.
Grounded,
Man.
grounded.
Chill out.
You
Grounded.
know what, yeah? Credit to Fakhr there, you know. Call him like, because that batsman get out like that very easily. So it's good that his bat
No, I
was
knew
in.
he was in. I could tell he was in. I knew his bat was in. But when you said to me he was in the air, I thought, eh?
Yeah. There we go.
Mama next door to me goes to me, tell him to put 10 grand on. They're winning.
There's some rubbish bowlers in the top 5 of the ICC T20 ranking, man. Ashton Agar, Mujibur Rahman.
I don't know.
Is there like some Dukanwala who's number 6?
Yeah. Single? Okay. Now says that 100% I'll spot the greens no matter what. That's it. You spot your team no matter who they pick.
100%. 100%.
Okay. On Magala went for 19-20 runs in his first over. When he bowled third over, I think.
Shamsi Chaval aa gaya, eh? Chaval. I'm sure there was some. Was it South African player or someone who was called Chaval or something?
India.
Remember?
Was it India? I can't remember. There is someone.
Chahal, I think it was.
Yeah,
Why?
Chahal, the leggy.
Is he give it or not?
What was that?
Wide.
What
Has to
was
be
that?
wide.
67 miles per hour.
That guy has seriously got some weight on him, you know. I'm telling you.
You fascinated with this? When Sharjeel
Listen,
comes on, when
watch his
Sharjeel
bowling.
comes on-
Watch that next ball. Watch the next ball where he bowls, okay?
when
Watch it.
Sharjeel comes on, Carl goes, look at that power that he's carrying.
That's hitting, isn't it? This is bowling.
That comment's a good point, to be fair, he's making.
Adil saying Babar Azam 3 scores are opening with Riz in T20s are 0, 5 and 14. When he opens with Fakhr, he averages 57 and strikes at 134. Has he opened much with Fakhr though?
Yeah, but that's on Babar. That's not on anyone else but him.
Mm.
It's not like Riz bats slowly in T20s.
Yeah.
So that's all on Babar.
Yeah. No matter who you're batting with.
He'll come back from it, hopefully.
Okay, 71.
You could tell today he was mistiming the hitting the ball.
Definitely, yeah. It wasn't sweetly connecting. Right. What do we want to be at 10 overs?
So another over
85?
85, yeah. 85.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joker.
80 odd would be
single.
perfect.
Single.
What do you say, Hamza? You'd be happy at 80?
80 odd, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm really spending this over. 2 balls left with 3 others so far.
What do the viewers think? That where do you want to be at 10 overs? Think about 80, 85?
But bear in mind, yeah, in the last 10 overs, we need about 11 and over, I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean, isn't it? That it's not easy. It's not like you just need that for a couple of overs. You need that for 9,
We
10.
need a big over.
Hafiz and Heather coming out gives good confidence too. If we need 10 runs per over, they're the type of batsman we need to be batting.
Come on, man. These should be getting put away for fours.
Yeah, again, man.
We've not really capitalized on all these wide, the wide ones.
These looseness.
Is
You should have just let that go for a wide.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even gone for that. What did you get single off it and the ball's gone as well?
Yeah. Is Fakhr the only left-hander in the top order?
For him, if we count him.
He's for him as well. Okay.
Nawaz.
Fahim's lefty. Nawaz.
5 from the over is going to go big.
Come on, Fakhr.
6, I think. No, 5 from the over.
Try to do the uppercut there.
Fair to Magla, he come back well.
Yeah, only 5 of that one.
How are you pronouncing his name? Magla. I'm saying it wrong.
Magala.
To be safe, I think we need a 15-20 over. 15-20 run over.
It's coming, Dory, bro. It's coming.
Imi's saying that we need to be on 130 after 15. So that would leave us, 50. 59 to chase?
50 summer.
59.
That's 5.
Yeah.
That's still asking a lot. It's not easy.
We need to get a move on, man.
11 and over. That's still 11 and over.
We need to get a move on. We've had a decent platform from the power play, but we need to get moving now.
We need
Inshallah. Come on, Chris.
Is that 4? Yes, 4 runs. Good start.
I think.
No, risk.
Good shot. With Pakistan T20 cricket, I think that's always been a weakness. I say, when it comes to the mid overs, power hitting in but in the English teams, we've done it well. It was the Feast mainly who literally smashed every game. But hopefully, this game they can, go along like this, man. More shots like this, please. He's got the sweep shot, isn't he, Riz?
Yeah. It's a good attempt by the fielder, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Run!
Good running.
Shamsi was his fucker. Here we go.
Here we go, Shazay. This is what you've been waiting for all day long.
I think you should wave, not straight away, not first ball.
Come on, man. We're playing him all series, man. He doesn't need time.
Ooh. If that was direct hit, that would have been close,
Yeah, direct hit.
What would have happened if that was Sharjeel?
Messenger Deas.
2-2.
Cal, you didn't hear what I asked you.
Sorry, what did you say?
You know that one where Fakhr he did a slide, where he slid his batting, yeah, for that quick single. What would have happened if that was Sharjeel?
I can't tell you. I don't know. Sharjeel wouldn't have even gone for that run. That's the first thing that would have happened. And if that was a direct take, Fakhr would have gone as well, mate. It wouldn't have, forget Sharjeel. Fakhr wouldn't have got there. It wasn't
Fakhr's
direct
running
take.
with the pressure on the field there.
Even Fakhr wasn't making that. If that was direct take, Fakhr wasn't making that.
Oh, he came out for the
If you rewind it and look, if it was a direct hit, Fakhr wouldn't have made that. 100% he wouldn't have made it.
Riz running out for that. Oh, did you see that? He was having some chat with Tabriz there, with Tabriz Shamsi.
Tabriz, I thought of our Tabriz.
Eh?
I thought about our Tabriz.
No. That look, see?
Yeah, that's good to see. Good to see.
Oh, there, Chika! Come on!
There we go. That's how you want to
There you go, Shazeb. What you've been waiting for. Out of the ground. Into the tree. Out of the ground.
He's so good at the shot.
What's that? 6, 10,
Wicked.
30.
You know when he's timing in like that, it's wicked. You know that.
Yeah.
And these boundary lines, he should be clearing with a Ramanal. You know that.
What was the signal now? Damage done for the over, I'd say. Personally.
Yeah, more than enough of this over.
No need to go all out.
Yeah.
Let's just say, yeah, if Fakhr's there till the 15th, 16th, yeah, I think we're going to get this around Manal.
Yeah, double century today is making. Actually, we
Yeah,
can't make
I
that.
He's only on 27, yeah.
I reckon if these two bat another
Oh!
6-7 overs.
Wait, is that 6?
Shh. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. Wait, I don't know. I'm not
Out.
sure.
I think
Oh,
that's
he's
out.
got it.
I think that's out.
I don't know if he's gone or not.
What's
I don't know
this?
if he's touched the line or not.
What's that
I don't know if
celebration?
he's touched the, I don't know if he's touched the line or not.
What's
He
that
might have touched the
celebration?
line. His foot might have touched the boundary line. We don't know.
Nah, they're confident. They're confident in it. It looks out.
Hang on a minute. Wait. What was with the celebration by Shamsi though? Why did he take his shoe off and put it to his head?
They have an argument as well now.
Who is having an argument?
Riz has gone sick on him. Why he took his shoe off for this time either?
Why did he do that? I didn't understand it. What was the point of putting it to his like a phone? What was that?
Yeah, I think it's out. They look confident in it. Like,
Wait.
Let's see. Caught it.
Oh, fuck.
yeah, well played.
See,
well
that's
played.
how you do it. That's how you flipping do it. Not like our guys fucking chuck it a mile away and flipping don't can't come back and catch it.
I said it, man. I should have went for the single last ball. Chalo, handy knock.
ना दिल ही पनी हो रहा है मैं जुला यार
But don't be like that, yaar. What did
Did
you
I?
get?
Yeah.
When?
27 of 19.
But I'm just so she's just for the one, man. You know what I mean? Damage done for the over.
You got to give it the fielder credit though. That was a good catch. To have the awareness to do that as well.
Yeah, very good catch to be fair. His glasses went flying.
Do you remember our who was it? One of our players who caught it and then he chucked it over, but he obviously had no chance of coming back in and catching it. I think it was in the 1 days.
Yeah, I think Babar was it?
I remember that. Yeah.
No, it wasn't Babar. It was somebody else, I think.
Right.
When
It
the
was
last
one of
time
our
a free
players
cricket was it that English series for us?
I think so. Yeah. He's the only T20, isn't he?
Then he played that T10. It's been a while since he played. Then hope he's not like a Nick or anything.
Oh yeah.
We didn't want that fucking wicket there, man.
That great T10 series in Dubai or Abu Dhabi or whatever it was that he sacrificed playing for Pakistan or PSL.
Actually, the New Zealand series. Forgot about that. That as well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that game.
The 99.
Yeah. Chalo, Hafiz is in now. So
Come on,
this is Hafiz's 100th T20 international game.
Mubarak to him, Mubarak.
Right, 10 overs, 86.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Risen.
I think we're gonna see some fireworks, guys, from Riz when Shamsi comes on. I'm sure you had a word with him at the end of there as well.
Yeah, they were just joking. They were just joking.
Riz
man.
were pissed off there.
You could see Shamsi was patting him on the back.
No, but we're talking about after
No.
that.
After that, Hamza. Now, you know when he got the wicket. Choker.
Yeah.
When he got the wicket, he was saying to him, what the hell are you
Top
playing
shot.
at? What's that all about? What's that all about taking his shoe off on that?
Is that a boundary? That was an absolutely brilliant shot. that
Beautiful
was.
shot by Riz.
Beautiful.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I just look at the feeler that was running for that. I'm not saying, no comment.
Why? Who was it?
Sharjil's brother.
Was it Sharjil?
His brother.
Yeah, he's coming.
No. Oh, it was him as well.
Oh, there you go. He thought, Jullo, forget it.
And that was a top shot though.
It was a brilliant
It was
shot.
a
That
good
was.
shot.
That's it.
Oof.
You know, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, you get a boundary and then you go for a quick single. That's just game awareness, isn't it? You don't need to be hitting boundaries.
That's what Riz has done all this innings. Hits a boundary and drops it for a single. Perfect.
And he's just providing that solid base yet for the other person to go for it.
Look at this. What's this all about? What's this all about? He's
What is
touching
this?
his thing here and then putting it next to his ear. What's that all about?
Does anyone in the comments know what it's about?
I don't know why it's about, but I know Shamsi's always, doing his things for his celebrations. I've seen few in the past on Twitter, like
Like that,
seen
though.
Is that another 4? Come on, go.
Two there.
Go. Oh, yes, 4 runs.
is it going for
I
four?
think it's touched it. It.
Yes,
I'm sure it
yes.
has.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it has when he's trying
First
feeding.
ball,
I'm
4
sure
apiece.
it's touched the boundary.
That's Hafiz's first ball. Went
Nine-
for, gone for a boundary.
9 off the over.
Have you
Oh,
not seen
strike rate.
Shamsi's celebration in the past? He's done the not back flip, he's done the front flip. He's done like some magic. Have you not seen him?
No.
Yeah,
in the Caribbean and Premier League, he does it a lot.
Oh, I don't know.
CPL. Mm.
10 off it so far.
Imi's saying that that's his celebration. Imran.
Oh,
Imran-
I didn't even realize what was we on. So we was on 86 after 10 then, wasn't we?
Yeah.
86, yeah.
Apil's going, Shamsi's done out here. He's worse than Imran Tahir.
49-10.
Oh,
Go
good
for-
shot, 4 runs.
Is that
Great shot.
4?
Yeah, 4
Oh,
runs.
beautiful shot.
Riz is on 49 of 32. Where are all the Riz haters?
100's up as well. Love it.
100 up.
They're waiting
After
for
the
Riz to
11th,
get
so
one
do we need-
failure.
That's the thing,
Off
innit?
9.
Hamza? You know, no matter, even if he gets a century this game, next game, if he's out for single figures, they'll go, oh, we told you so. Yeah, man.
2 good overs there, except for the wicket, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't get that, if that wicket didn't fall, we would have been in a very good position.
Seeing Rizwan bust like this makes me want him to open in the one days, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. It's just kind of middle, isn't it? He's not like just like block, just a single here, but he's not going 4s and 6s. He's in between. Like, look at him. He's on 49.
No, but
of 32.
our one day openers, I think they're good anyway. To be honest, Imam
Yeah,
is good.
I know.
Yeah.
And the combo what we've got there, I think that's good. One striker, one like a normal.
I'm
keeping
saying
the
like
innings
if
going,
one of them
so-
gets injured or like, you know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
you just slot in. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
I think you take a particular type of skill to bat at 4 in ODIs. So maybe just give Riz a bit of time.
Yeah.
He'll do fine at 4.
Yeah, he took his
Is
time in
Shamsi-
T20s. I look at him now. He's doing amazingly.
If I could have just stayed for a few more overs and smashed this Shamsi man, it's the attitude the puri hai.
I get the impression that you don't like Shamsi. Kal.
He just got too much thingy for me. Like you remember in Pakistan when he did quite well against us.
Mm.
I
Nah,
think
he's
I would have put
passionate.
him off his line,
He's
innit?
passionate. I'm trying to say.
Okay. Riz is facing now
Yeah, but
49. We've seen what Naz is saying. He goes, Shamsi's celebration is that he calls his hero Imran Tahir, believe it or not.
Is that true?
I don't know.
I don't
no
know.
wonder
Bro.
the celebration. The celebration then. Ooh,
I have to say, I do like it. You take it off.
that was close.
Dial.
All that was.
Span of the
Yeah,
way.
he was telling Imran Tahir in it, the shoe in it.
I like that.
Adil says Rizwan's probably our best wicket keeper since Moin Khan. Do you agree with that?
As in his keeping skills.
He must be keeping.
Just keep it.
Yeah, easily.
Right shot. Oh,
Come on.
hello. It's okay. No.
Right, okay, that's his 50.
No, he got
Yeah.
single.
Single.
Flipping heck. That's bad.
No,
Come on,
but
if
he
you-
hit quite hard, didn't he? So he went to the fielder quickly.
Oh, well played.
50 of 34.
50. This
Top
over was
strike
good,
rate,
man.
I
It
think
only gave 2
so
runs,
far.
you know.
And it's been a good over so far from Shamsi. I think this is his third over now. There is haters are going to be saying the strike rate's only 147, should be 150 plus.
Come on, Fizia, we can't do tuk now.
It's all right. Last show was good. It's okay. It's on.
You know what?
No, it's not okay, Shazeb. You know, look at the run rate. Every over is vital now.
Yeah.
Look, Shamsi's the main guy in it. It's all right if, you know.
Others saying that he meant both batting and keeping when he said that Riz is probably our best keeper since Moin.
Is that a 4? No, straight to the field. Single run. 3 runs off the over. Flame neck.
I thought Sarfraz was really good up to 2018, and then he sort of lost it after that.
It's where he started coming in lower down the order then, wasn't it?
Yeah, and his keeping got shoddy.
Look at that. Shamsi is 104, 51, 42, and Aiza another 50. His average and strike against South Africa must be really high.
Yeah. You know what? If we end up losing this game, I bet the Riz haters are going to say Riz batted for like 10, 11, 12 overs, throughout the innings. Look, that's why we didn't win. They're still going to find somewhere to pin it on the guy.
So, what, 12 overs, 103? We need about 85 of 8 overs? Something like that.
We need a good over. We need a good 20 plus over minimum.
We need your man Magala to come on and bowl an over.
Ideally, we needed to focus to stay there because he would have attacked Shamsi.
Well, let's see what Hafiz does now. So the required run rate is 10.75, 86 runs in 48 balls. So as Doc was saying, I was pronouncing this guy's name. Peshlukwai was on.
Pesh, how the hell can they pronounce? How do they pronounce it? Pesh, man.
Okay, come on.
Oh.
Get on top of him from the start.
Ooh.
It's up.
Ooh.
It's a single, 2 runs, I think they got.
Two, no, it has to be 2 there.
2?
Yeah, 2. We need Fiza to start timing it, you know that.
Yeah, time looks a bit off so far. It's okay.
His timing is a bit off, you know. His timing is a bit off. But then again, if he stays there for a bit, he might get it back on thingy.
I think they should chill versus Shamsi, see him off.
Yeah.
Go after the others.
I agree, man. I agree. He's got only 1 over left.
He got 1, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, but the problem is they need to score heavily against the other ones, isn't it, now? Then they can afford to play that Shamsi over off, innit?
The others look more hittable. I think Shamsi's got more of a risk because of his googly.
Oof.
What's up?
I don't know what he's doing, man.
What is this, man?
I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know what he's doing. He's just playing half shots, you know that? He's just playing half shots, not just going to. Why didn't he just go? He plays natural shots, just go for them.
Yeah, that's
the only small boundaries. He should easily clear them. But it was a slow ball as well, I think. I think with a cutter.
Yeah, on that point, that's why I said he hasn't played for a while. I thought he'd be a bit rusty. But if he's still in, if he plays like 50.
Sorry, Shazeb, he hasn't played cricket or golf.
Cricket, let me get that in. But if he sets himself up, I can see him teeing off. So, as long as he's there, it's a problem. That's the main thing.
Come on, it is.
A single? Yeah, single. 4 of 3.
Just 1.
Come on, Shazeb.
You
know what we need, don't you? We need the power of the cushion.
The cushion comes up and I naturally feel tense. At the moment, I feel.
You're not feeling tense now. You're not feeling tense now.
I just feel like so far we're okay. We're 2 wickets down.
Yeah,
so
I've got 2 next to me, man. Come on, chill out.
It's when I start getting under pressure at the cushion, I just pull it out. So if a wicket falls now, then it's a game changer. I'm trying to say.
Yeah, क्या करना भैया फिर Is that 2?
Why is it going 2, man?
These guys are nutters, you know. That throw was bad. If that was a good throw, he was a gunner. Why are they hesitating for? I don't understand. If they're going to go for it, just go for it.
That was easy too. They should have just run.
If that was a good throw, he was gone.
See the replay of this. Pick up the comment.
Let's see, here we go. Know that.
Smashes it.
What? Why is he stopping for Riz?
Yeah, Riz should have stopped the hit run. If that was in the bowler's end as well, he was very gone, Riz.
Yeah. Chalo, they made it. Let's get back to the comments. Adil saying that Sarfraz was good, but he went downhill after without a doubt. Captaincy skills are great. Champions Trophy final win over India, number 1 T20 team for a couple of years, and we didn't lose a T20 series for 3 years from 16 to 19. Yeah, definitely. I think that was a combination of Sarfraz and Mickey as well.
They are pushing it, you know.
Okay.
Need a 4 or a 6 years.
7 after over last both guys, what do you reckon?
Need a 4 at least minimum.
Would be perfect.
Look at this comment, Carl. Carl, look at this comment from Mimi. Ooh, these guys are nutters, yara. Aye.
How the hell has he missed
Come
that?
on, how are we missing those down the legs?
The bad balls, in it.
The amount of time that we swung for them.
Okay, okay, now
This is where we need a Sharjir, you know that?
Yeah.
This is where we need a Sharjir, you know that?
Adil was asking that what channel is it on in the UK. It's on Sky Sports Mix, which on Sky is channel 416. I don't know what it's on, what channel it is on Virgin, but it's on 416 on Sky Sports Mix on Sky.
South Africa were 190 then, eh? 19 runs ahead.
Yeah.
19 runs. That's a big thingy, that.
What are you? It's fine. It's fine.
Well, man.
We bowled well at the death. We could smash him in the death. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, Shazib. We will smash him at the death.
No, we will. Sorry. Yeah, we will. You're right.
Oh, no, he's out. Fiza's gone. Fiza's out. Run out.
Stumped.
Use out again.
He's doing his phone thing again. What?
Oh, no.
Man. Maybe he was telling Imran Tahir. Mickey Arthur is the best coach we've ever had, and now we're stuck with Misbah. So, fortunately, we don't have enough time to go through the technicalities of our coaches. Amy saying that was about to happen. Oops. Naz is saying Shamsi's calling Imran Tahir again.
What he's doing, he's dialing on his phone. You know?
I know.
Watch the replay now. Watch the replay, guys.
I know that's what you were saying.
This guy's a nutter, you know that.
Do you reckon he ever gets the wrong number?
Do you reckon he ever gets a no reception?
He did it the last 1 day, yes. When fucker smashed him for a few sixes.
Chalo, I think he's got 5 balls left of his spell. See what happens now. So is it Heather now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, Heather. This is time to shine.
He's coming in a lot of pressure this time, though.
He's looking for his shoes, can't find it. Oh, is he hiding it?
No way.
Hiding it.
Actually, hit it.
What, a beginner?
No way. Look at that.
What's he arguing about?
His shoe.
Oh, he's
single. I got a headache, man. Custom. I'm not telling me Saturday. Oh, Marita does a balabar.
Come on, right. 111 of the 3 of 13.2 overs. Rizwan's facing 51 of 36. He needs to carry it on, and Heather is going to have to tee off sooner or later.
Oh, what? You know what I don't understand, Hulk? Yeah, is they're playing like they just need to get singles. They're not even. There's no intent.
Oh, let them finish off Shamsi first, yeah, then see what happens.
It'll be too late. Then
don't go after Shamsi. You've got enough of him already. Just milk the remaining over.
Yeah.
And then just have to go after the others. Surprised with Hafiz, man. He's a very experienced batsman, and then he plays a shot like that.
What was that, Hamza? He's very experienced. He's experienced.
Choka, good shot, Heather.
Well in, Heather.
Wow. He's passing off here, doesn't he, Heather?
Yeah.
Second ball.
Amy saying, what was I saying? The game being on header. Yeah, the wins it or becomes a scapegoat. Yeah. Adil's question for you, Cal. Adil saying, is Cal enjoying the PTV adverts?
I need to Paul T once, Cal.
I'll show you the next one. What comes up?
Right. 2 balls left for Shamsi.
Good batting. Single.
That's good. So that's
I think
one,
here, yeah,
two,
they
what,
need
6
them
of it.
on the score for the bomb. Needs to be like how many runs need to be by the balls. They don't have them on here. Only really.
say that again, Shazib.
You know, on the screen when they have like how many balls. They don't have them on here, do they?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Makes it more clear.
7
The
runs.
reason why I
So,
don't mind Shamsi that much because when he came to Pakistan, he did a lot of stuff on Twitter, like promoting Pakistan,
Hmm.
like retweets.
oh, you fat blob. How did you get down?
Fat blob.
See that? This is
Carry
where
on.
it comes into favor. This way it comes. You can put your flab in front of it and he'll stop the full boundary. Innit? That's where it comes into use, Comer. You know that?
I don't even know what to say. To that, Cal.
He saved up 3 runs.
Alright, listen, he's done now. Shamsi's gone.
Right. He's got a ball left, hasn't he? Is that it?
No, that's it. Done.
All right.
They've still got
Nazi's
8
saying
of the over, I think.
I think they're about 8 runs off the over, 7-8. Nazi's saying that in typical Pakistan, we have a great start, then we'll pressure on ourselves. Got Chora says Hafiz has become the Pakistani batsman with the most runs in T20s. He now has 2,336 runs, whilst Malik has 2,335.
Yeah, Malik has 2,335 worthless runs.
Wide.
What was that, man? We're still not hitting the ones that are going down the leg. Luckily, he missed it. He didn't get anything on that, so we've got at least got a run for it. But we're not putting them away at all.
That would have gone for the
Eh?
I think if you got something on that, they would have gone for the boundary.
Yeah, easily.
70 of 6 overs. We got to go.
He's a good call.
Oh, nice. Got plenty of time.
It says I'd send in Hassan Ali next to tee off.
Not bad, not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, good shot.
So Imran, how's Yesil doing? You need to give us an update.
Oh my goodness me.
Again? Wide.
I don't understand
no,
why
at least
didn't
he's
you
a wide.
stand,
At least
just
it's a
come
wide.
across the crease, yeah, and just go, just come across the crease and just like try flicking it over.
Go on, Cal. Show us how it's done.
Yeah, shows how it's done. Stand up and shows how it's done. Stand up.
Yeah,
Stand
not
up,
bad
man.
back, Marcus. Serious.
Yeah, put him on full screen, Hulk.
Plus, I ain't got a bat here. If I had a bat, I would have showed you, but I ain't got a bat.
Go
got
get
plenty of bats.
You're in Pakistan, how can you not have a bat? Someone's going to have a bat.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, there's Chuka. Eh? Is it? Oh, straight to the fielder. 1 run.
Here goes that.
So we need
Yes,
68
today.
or 35.
Amy's mates bowling wides. 68 off 35.
Yeah, I've got to get off in about 10 minutes, lads. So I'm going to let you take us through the last few overs.
Okay. Oh, look, he's brought it out. He's brought the cushion out. He's feeling a bit tense.
Look at that, man. 68 from 35. You're telling me this is not tense.
Come on, man.
Is that 4? Good shot. Good shot, Heather.
Oh,
4 runs.
Heather. Beautiful.
Beautiful. See, the power of the cushion, Shazay. Why didn't you bring it out before?
You're right there, bro. You're right. That's a top shot.
What do you reckon, Hamza? How confident are you that we're going to see this through to the end?
I think if Riz is there to the end, we're going to win it.
Nah, I don't know about Riz.
Yeah, because I don't
Riz is
know.
not hitting too many big
I
shots.
think as long as he's there, I think we can win it.
We need a hitter there.
Riz can hit.
Who's next? Is it Nawaz?
Yeah.
Nawaz or Fahim, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, one of them too. Hope it is guys Heather as well. You know what I'm trying to say.
Stop giving it a heart attack, Cal.
Oh, yeah, it was close, man. Come on. What do you want to do? He nearly edged it.
He nearly guided it for 4.
Yeah, into his gloves. That 4.
Come on, boys.
Come on.
64 from 33.
I think we're going to Imi score here.
Yeah, he said 130, didn't he?
4 runs.
Oh.
Another choker.
Yeah.
Come on. Yes, said that.
Abera choker, bana pe choker.
13 from 6.
Everyone, this is Heather Ali.
The future of Pakistan.
Yeah.
I think we've got towards Imi's prediction 130 after 15.
Yeah. We've got a couple of balls left, I think.
Isn't
That's
Asif
the
Ali
one
the
run
future of
report.
Pakistani batting?
Don't say that, bro.
Maybe he's your future, Hamza.
If that's the case, I have no future.
Come on, Heather.
Oh, single.
Tika, single is fine.
Heather has already played better shots in this innings than Asif Ali did in the entire ODI tour.
You know what? Actually, right? That's the worst thing.
I don't know how, on what basis Asif Ali gets picked. You know that? I seriously don't know how.
2 beautiful drives down the ground.
Yeah.
Well, one down the ground, one on the offside.
The
Asif
offside
Ali couldn't,
Yeah. The offside one.
Asif Ali couldn't get it off the square. Pathetic.
Asif Ali only knows one shot, hit in the air. That's it.
Caught
That's
on
all
the
he
boundary.
knows.
Okay.
2 runs.
Come on,
Oh,
2.
you're very good running. That's a very good run. That
Yes, Heather.
2 runs.
You know why that's good running, Carl? That's fitness for you, bro. Fitness.
Oh yeah, they're not openers, man. Chill out. Oh, okay, there's one, yeah. But now we're in the 15th over. We're not in the first
Yeah,
two
fitness,
first over, is it?
15th over.
If Sharjeel was there, yeah, we would have won by now, innit?
Yeah, we would have. He would have been calling 50 of 40 balls, you know. He would have been on like 20 balls, 60, 70 runs.
In he goes, please don't compare Heather and Asif. Right, so that's 15 overs done.
There is no comparison.
Yeah,
What did we get?
Imi's saying 132 for 3 after 15. He's got his 130. Yep. Now we need another, what is it, 57 runs? 57 runs, I think.
No,
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's more than that. I'm sure it's about 60.
57 runs. 57 of 30.
You know,
11
regardless, yeah. I think regardless, just chasing this score is always going to be close. You're not going to like do it in like
Yeah.
15
If you got wickets in hand, you can do that.
He's never going to be a walkover.
Yeah.
57 of 30. We need one good over in between any of these. In the next 3 overs, we need a good over.
Who's
We
on
need-
to
We need
bowl?
a 15 plus over.
We need Shazeb the Magala to come back on.
Margala.
Yes, please. Who is it? Is it Hendricks? Is it Manga?
He is.
Can't tell.
So Riz is scoring heavily on the leg side. I think this is Hendricks.
I think he is. I think that's the main bowler coming back
Yeah,
on
he's
to ball, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, he's out.
For
He's
what?
out.
Oh, wasn't that on the leg side? Oh, that might be.
I thought it was a bit leg side as well.
Surely they've got to review that.
Review it, man. Not even talking. You got to
Yeah,
review.
he's reviewed it. But even if it's touching, if it's clipping, he's gone.
Yeah, because the umpire's call.
Can't get out to a full toss, man.
But I'm sure that I don't even think that was in line.
I thought it was down leg, yeah.
It's got to be clipping. He gave it that straight away, though. Like, I don't know, man.
I hope it's hit it. It takes everything out of the equation, doesn't it?
Nah, if he hit, he would have said it. He would have knew. Oh, no. Let's have a look.
Oh no. Oh, he might have hit it, you know. But it is high, but he might have hit it.
If
I
you
think
missed
that's
it,
gonna.
if you missed it, that's out.
Yeah, he's missed it. He's missed it.
That's out.
He's missed it.
Has he got out like that, man?
How the hell can you get out of that, man? Full toss like that, you should have been out of the ground.
Yeah, like Nas says, that should have been 6.
Ridiculous that.
We've missed all these ones down leg for some reason.
These bad balls, innit? I don't know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, middle stump, man. Flaming heck.
What the hell, man?
Who's next?
Nawaz, innit?
Nawaz.
I reckon send
We're not getting
Asif
this.
in. Not Asif,
We're not
bloody
getting this.
Asif.
I'm telling you now.
Hassan.
You see, Hamza, you love the guy, really, don't you?
We're not getting this now.
Julla, eme doom and gloom shuru ho gaya.
No chance. जरा एक मारना सा चौके छिके हो जुल्ला रहा था उनका नाम नासी
Riz is still there.
रेजर ठुक ठुक करने पे से रेजर को चौका नहीं लगना प्यार नवाज
Don't even start with the tuk rubbish.
when was last over is it
Nawaz
I can't even
and
remember.
oh, the batting ability here now.
So that's all Riz's fault, isn't it?
My boys, I'm gonna have to leave you guys to it.
All right, no worries, bro. Take
See you
care.
later, man.
Yeah, guys.
See you later.
Yeah, leave us Hamza when we're sinking, eh?
Nawaz is out. Well, out here, not out.
What stream are you watching? And that's like 10 minutes ahead.
Nah, don't worry, I'm not Cal.
Oh no.
Nimi Greason and Hassan. So we've got Nawaz there now, 57 of 29. Nawaz is facing, Hendricks is in.
He's got no time to like.
Oh my god. He's out. He's out.
MNR.
No way.
Kasma is out.
Oh, bah.
And he edged that.
Hendricks on a hat trick. This is going to be an epic victory, you know. Shazeb, I think you might want to start hugging that cushion a little bit tighter.
I got it so close to me as well.
Carl, bring out both yours.
Yeah, getting more closer, man. What the heck?
Carl's going for a double cushion dhamaka.
Double the marker, you know. Oh no, man.
This is what I said.
Give me a head.
We needed to push on because there's too much pressure on. We've lost a couple of quick wickets now. Now you've got what? Fahim and Hassan.
They're the only two that got hand you the baton.
Fahim's
Nobody
here.
else.
Fahim's
Yeah,
here.
but just to remember, Shaheen's been playing golf. Remember,
Remember-
We're not getting this one now. No chance.
I
No
saw-
chance. No.
Dory is fine. We've still got handy players to come, Dory.
And I say 200 बना सा मैं 180 नहीं बनना मैं 200 बन
That was a joke. I was going to make 200, 180 bucks.
ए देना guide नहीं into his hands
oh, it
वो
looks like,
पीछे है क्या हमारे
looks
पे
like everyone's giving up now. Imi goes, that may just be the game.
obviously यार
Come on, Fahim.
game
As long as Riz is there, man.
Come on.
no I'm telling you eh what's that choka आयो फेम या वही choka चुरी की
आए,
थे
Oh, 100 strike rate.
Before.
good start eh
Good start, good start.
where I am at the building the hopes of man we'll lose the game
Achap kar raha.
eh my
Carl, you know whoever sat next to you, yeah, can you put them on? Because at least they're not going to be too gloom like you, bro.
he's gone you know he would have lost to 10k as well man
Imi goes, Nawaz is a good bowler, but he's not a number 6 at this level.
You know, I got to agree with him there. You know, I think me and him were having a conversation before about Nawaz as a batsman, bowler, excellent. But I think batting, personally, I don't really see anything in him so far in his career anyway. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's the balance people debate about. Nawaz's batting is better than his Nawaz's batting, but Nawaz is better than Nawaz. I'm trying to say.
I think it's asking for too much man.
Calm, man, relax. Every
Yeah, I'm
ball
telling
is
you, man, it's 26 balls 52 runs
look. We got both of them there. For him, you know, for him handy with the bat, and Rizzy's still there. So
You mean saying that don't get some of these basic batting order decisions? Fakhr should have opened, and Fahim or Hassan ahead of Nawaz. Management stuck in one set mode.
maybe.
look at this man leg side ball yeah and they didn't even get a run and Rizwan's gonna make it so I'm gonna see Rizwan
Carl, man, what's wrong?
they're not even going for him man what the hell man कोई बंदा intent तो show करना ना signal ना so आगा see
It's going to be an epic win. Inshallah.
The win's gonna
by 40.
It tastes even better, don't worry.
52 of 35.
अच्छा विचार दी जो बस ठीक है give him fielding practice
13.
I'm telling you yeah Rizwan is not winning us the game I'm telling you that now
If he does,
I'm telling you yeah if I guarantee you Rizwan can be at the end yeah and if the others don't make the score we're not getting that score I guarantee you
but what if he
Okay.
doesn't?
No, okay then.
I'm guaranteeing you that
Carl, okay, so maybe the others.
Rizwan is not going to score the winning runs I'm telling you that Rizwan
Maybe
is not going to
the
get the book
So then, why is everyone lumped
Say that
on
again?
one person's head?
say that again
Why is everyone dumped on one person? So okay, Rizwan doesn't
do you
make. Why can't someone else make the runs then?
No, what I'm trying to say, yeah, is you lot saying, oh, if Rizwan's there till the end, we're winning the game. No, that's not going to happen. Rizwan
Obviously,
is not
there
getting
needs
them.
support with him as well. If Fahim's there, we got Hassan to come. It's not totally at the equation yet. That's what I'm trying to say. You get me?
Yeah.
They are going to.
Look at that
either gonna be
strike rate.
Fahim.
Hassan, 192, bro. Come on, man.
Hassan and Fahim, they're the ones who are going to get the score. If we're going to win this match, they're going to get the bulk of these.
Yeah,
points.
I agree with you on that. If we're going to win it, yeah, Fahim and Hassan have to, like, you know, hit the boundaries.
Joker.
Look at that. Look at that shot.
What a deliberate shot that was. That was a deliberate shot. That was.
This over needs to be big, guys.
Down to 48 of 23. Look, they're crumbling. The keepers run up to talk to the bowler.
What do we need? About 13 and over?
Yeah, you can't set a field to that.
10, more than 13. Yeah, it's
And
about
don't
13,
forget as well,
3,
Kal, they've got the experience attack.
3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 13 and over we need. Bang on.
This is at the bottom, bro. Actually, you got PTV. I forgot. Sorry.
Obviously, he definitely meant that. Down there, no fielder. Perfect placement.
Top class. Come on. Show us your.
Oh, look, they put a fielder over there now. Have you seen it?
Oh, they got two there?
Single.
Tika. Not every ball will go for a boundary.
That's interesting. They've got two fielders back there for that now. Right, 47 of 22. Fahim's looking at his bat. Maybe he needs to change his bat.
What's this Cheka Yekal, Paris?
Here we go.
Okay.
What's this Cheka Paris?
It looks like Carl's
Look,
boys.
they've already told you.
Muhammad
Boys,
Ashif,
we lost.
No,
Don't
man.
be saying that if he's.
I wouldn't say we lost. I wouldn't say we won. So one of them ones that we can
Keep the faith, man.
Come on, at least a 4. Yeah, come on, man. Them kind of.
Yeah, that should have
I
gone.
don't know what to say to these guys, man.
All
These
these
kind of balls, yeah, and you're not getting them out of the, getting them over the boundary line, man. What the hell is he gonna do?
We're not getting them out.
Let's keep looking at the bats.
Isn't it sponsored by Gray Nichols as well? Yeah, he is,
isn't he? Yeah. Okay, Babar's bat means Gray Nichols as well.
Yeah.
Is that Choka? Single? What? Single. Another single.
Mama, the cushion is out, Shazib. The cushion is out.
What we scored so far in this one? 4, 5, 6, 7 runs so far in this over, innit?
Yeah, another 6 now.
2 balls left.
Over.
Oh, look, after the same point, South Africa were 161 for 4. So they were 17 runs ahead.
Which is a big difference, you know. Come on, man. I don't know what Riz is doing. I seriously don't know what he's doing.
Another full toss.
He has the balls to be hit as well, man.
They're the kind of balls you want,
Yeah.
you know, to get out of the ground.
You know what territory this is now? This is Mike Hussey semi-final territory.
8 runs.
Imagine that. Come on, last ball.
You don't need to imagine it's going to happen now.
Oh, there, Chica. Get in there, lad.
Shot.
So we get 14. What? 14 in that over. 8, add 6. 14, yeah.
There you go.
That's better.
Damage done for the over.
There you go. 38 of 18 needed.
No, but yeah, that guy's, 13, 14 runs in the last over. It's not going to be easy, you know.
I know. That's why we're going to celebrate.
We need a big over. We need a 15 plus over minimum.
You know what? Just for you, Carl, I'm going to give you a 15 plus over now. Inshallah.
It needs to be now.
I'll do it now.
It needs to be now. Tell him. Telling you.
I'm telling you, he's going to come now.
You know what? If what's it called? Rizwan got them 2 full tosses away. Even if you got one of them, we would have been in a better position, man.
Yeah, definitely.
They're the balls you need to get out of the ground, especially that first one. Second one maybe a little bit harder, but the first one.
Weirdly, yeah, it's not just been Riz. Everyone, yeah, whenever they've got a bad ball like down the leg side, yeah, I don't think anyone
side, yeah.
right away.
I agree, yeah.
They've got wickets on them kind of balls.
Yeah.
38 from 18.
Right, so this is Hendricks bowling his last over now. Let's see him
Come
off.
Wait. Yes, Joker. Come on. शुक्र है चौका
There
एक
you go, bro. Full tough as one before.
शुक्र है कि मारी yes.
Right, so that's the pressure on Hendricks now straight away. 34 off 17.
Come on, boys.
12 and over exactly.
We need a few of them.
Carl, man, have you seen Fahim? He doesn't have a bat sponsor. I think if Fahim wins this for us, yeah, you need to ring him up and sponsor the guy, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Carl. Sponsor him, man. Bichara needs a bat sponsor.
Hasn't he got a sponsor?
No, he doesn't look at his bat. Fahim's bat, he doesn't have a sponsor.
I'm sure if he plays a few good innings, yeah, he'll get a sponsor somewhere.
What about you?
No, not me, you know.
Sponsor the guy, man.
Come on, 6, get in there!
Yes.
Shazib, have you seen it? Now, Carl, yeah, won't sorry much of being here.
Oh, yeah, but you know what it is? You know, these kind of full tosses, yeah, he should be putting them away. They're the kind of balls you want
Yeah.
to put away, man.
But it's not just Riz, though. Yeah, they should all be putting them away. And
I know, but
struggle against
Fahim
them.
is doing that. Fahim is doing that.
You know, Father,
Riz, what you on about? Fahim's doing that. Riz, that was Riz with that 6.
No, but obviously Fahim's been hitting the fours before that, you know.
Yes,
Come on,
it is.
Riz.
Babu.
Oh, yes, he did another one. Wait. 4 runs. Just inside the line. Just inside.
Yes. Don't you
Man,
can
that would have been a good 6 if it was flat 6 there. But just inside the line, I think it just bounced inside.
24 or 15. Come on, Riz.
Oh,
No shy guy. No shy guy.
But the people, yeah.
how close was that one? How close was that?
Because I'm putting the
Oh,
volume
it's a
down.
little bit inside. A little bit inside, man. Little bit.
Come on.
This was their main bowler as well, the Hendricks guy. He's last over.
Exactly.
Wait, he wasn't that good before that, right? It was just that last over he did all right.
He's got 3
Before that, he
wickets.
wasn't all that.
He's got 3 wickets.
Well, but he got 2 wickets in the last over, you know.
Yeah, still.
Oh, come on, Riz, man. That should have been out of the ground.
That single?
That was a perfect ball to get out of the ground.
Right. So
He's done the damage. He's done the damage.
No, but it's a choka chicken lagna, that was game. I'm telling you.
See, Shazib. Adam saying it. Hulk, you called it a big over. I told you, man. I told you.
What was he on? 24.
For the viewers, I got my hand.
What you wanted, I delivered, bro. Remember that.
Yeah, for the viewers, I got my hand in my headset because I'm putting the volume down. Cal speaks. And the band
23 or
I put my
14.
volume up back.
We need one more boundary. We need one more boundary here. Just one more boundary, man. Please. One more boundary. That's all we need.
Fahim, 17 and 6.
Come on, Femia. Keep it low on the ground. Just give me one boundary. That's it.
23 or 14. Shazib, we might have just wait for Cal's reaction.
Single.
Okay.
Tika.
दोस्तों बिजली भी की थी इन्हें मारे उठते हैं मैं याद है आप बिजली करने ना good job I got you
No way.
Look, the last come out.
I got the TV on though.
And obviously I got UPS in it, so I got TV connected.
Shazib, who's ahead now?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh, no, I've still got connection. Don't worry, I've got UPS.
Easy UPS.
Don't worry about that. Oh, no. Oh,
What was
ball,
that,
guys,
man?
top ball. So we need 12. We need
chill out,
22 or 12. But that's doable. That's better.
So we've gone from what 13 odd over an hour to down to 11 of the 11 and over now.
But this over we need this good over now.
Oh, what was the
How much
umpire?
did we make? What
Wait,
was it 38?
So wait, is the umpire telling him off for running onto the wicket?
Give us a no ball, man.
I think he was
No,
telling
you
him
can't
off.
tell him off for that, you know.
The umpire was there putting his foot in the middle of the wicket like they normally do when they're saying that you need to be careful or something.
Who to
Right,
the bowlers?
Successful run chasers. Our highest one was 187 for 4 against Australia in Zimbabwe. I think that was a tri-series there, wasn't it, when Fakhar got his double century? This will slot very nicely at number 2. Oh no, this will go to the top, won't it? Yeah, this will go to the top.
It would be best ever chase. That's mad, isn't it?
Wow, highest ever chase.
Live on Stani Army YouTube channel. Oh, that's
Yeah. Oh, we've had a prediction. We've had a prediction now. Imran saying 5 balls to spare.
I hope so. I hope so.
UPS
Come on.
man. UPS man. Oh, it's your man, Shazib. It's your man.
Yes,
Oh, it's
Magala.
gone.
12 off this over.
Joker. Joker. Yes, come on. 4
Come
run, guys.
on.
18
Come on,
off
lad.
11.
Why is it?
Yeah, what's all about? What's Shazib about?
He's talking to
Yeah.
someone.
Close the door. I'm watching the game. Close the door, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he's still waiting for the ball to get past the
No.
boundary line.
My list is further room.
You froze, Shazib.
Did I?
I don't know if it's on your mask.
Am I still here?
Oh, no,
No.
you're okay now. You're
Yeah,
right,
can
you're
you-
right now.
yeah, you're fine. Both of you and Kala fine.
That's fine.
See,
That's fine.
for everyone that's doom and gloom out there, yeah, keep the faith.
100%. Come on.
18 off 11. Here we go. Magala comes in. Second ball of the
Joker.
over.
Yes, come on. Another 4, guys.
Yes. Cal, what did I tell you, man? You should have relaxed before.
Oh, यार, वो क्या करा?
Oh, yara, unke karan. Chalo. 14 off 10. Magala doesn't
Come off him, yeah. At least get it running ball, then I'm not bothered. Then inshallah we should get it around. Man.
Here's one for you, Cal. Imi goes, Magala's dead.
Watch his thingy from the back when he's bowling. Yeah, I don't know if you like see it or not. He's going like that. Watch it now, watch it.
Fahim, this is a big innings match for him.
Ali Raja goes, if Magala can play, why can't Sharjeel? No, we don't care about South Africa. We're talking about Pakistan here.
Ooh, dot ball. That was good ball, that.
Good Yorker. Okay. King Fahim says Umar. Okay, 14 off 9. Still
You
no.
can't lose from here. Surely.
What is it?
No, don't speak
You
too
can't
soon
lose
yet.
from
Don't
here.
speak too soon. Don't speak too soon yet. I think he made that difficult, you know. He should have just swung for that.
See, look, Adam calls it. When everyone gave up, Hull kept the faith. Believe, man.
I never gave up.
Believe.
I was,
Oh, look at that punch. Look at that Hulk punch. You need the gloves for that, Hulk. Where's the gloves?
I told you
At least
guys.
you were hurt. Oh. Come on, go. Oh, at least 2. No,
Come
single.
on.
2.
I thought he misfielded it, but no.
Wait a
he
We
minute.
should have gone though, man. We should have gone.
Right, what's that? 13 off 8. Right,
Yeah,
we
we
need
need
to
a
get
boundary at least, innit?
below 10 in the last
We need
over.
to get below 10. Yeah, we need to get below 10, definitely.
We ideally need to get it below 5.
So if we get 2 singles, that'll be 11, innit? We need more than that.
Come on.
Come on, Riz. 1-6 here, man. Kasme be buzzing. 1-6. Even the last ball is a dot on it, doesn't matter.
Who's facing? Is it Riz facing or Fahim?
Riz.
It is.
Riz. Come on, Riz. Shazib. Shazib, let's listen to Carl's reaction.
Single, I think. Single.
To leg. 1.
Single.
Single. 12
I
off
think-
7.
It's foolish to be a boundary, you know. I can't lie.
Afternoon, Debs. Where have you been?
Afternoon, Debs.
Coming in for an epic victory here. Carl's been
Inshallah.
wavering a little bit, but we're bringing him in.
Yeah, we need a boundary on this ball to make it nice and comfortable.
12
Come on,
off.
Rana.
Fahim's batting.
Man.
Naz is saying we need 4. 10 off the over so far. And
Single, I think. Single. Single.
Do.
they only got single. No, they only got single here.
11 to win.
Touch and go, 9-8. Touch and go.
so it was 11 and over. We got 11 off the penultimate over. 11 off 6.
What about with 10? Super over.
Yeah, I want a super over. Forget the 11. I want
Is
the
it,
super
or will
over.
it just be a draw?
No, they lose super over. Maybe, well, how can
You
you
sure?
watch rugby when Pakistan are playing? Come on.
The Chacha
We're
will
ahead
come
of
back.
South Africa. We're ahead of South Africa. South Africa 174 this
Oh,
stage.
yeah. So remember a couple of overs ago, we were 17 runs behind 2 overs ago. So that just
Yeah,
shows how much it is for him.
His
Who's
last ball
batting?
6, man.
Who's batting? Is it Riz or is it Fahim?
Riz,
Is
he
it
got
Raheem? Who's on strike?
no.
Raheem, innit?
No, it's Fame. Fame's on strike.
Raheem, yeah,
Fame's on strike.
Raheem.
Come on, boys,
Fame,
11.
please. Come on. We need a boundary first ball. You know that.
Yeah, you see, after the 4 in the first ball, we had a bad over. Okay,
Come on,
who's
yalla.
this? It is
Lizard.
Lizard
Williams.
He overs
Lizard.
28. He comes in as we wait. Cal's reaction to
Oh,
this
man.
ball.
Come on.
It's up in
Oh,
the
he's
air.
dropped it. He's dropped it. He's dropped it. He's dropped it. He's dropped it.
He's
At least
dropped
get
it.
two.
He dropped it.
Yes, they got 2 runs. Yes,
Two
they got
runs.
2 runs at
Oh,
least.
my
Pressure is getting to them.
Aye.
I thought it
Is
was gone
this-
for 6. You know that.
Are we witnessing another choke? Are we witnessing another South African choke?
Inshallah.
You know what? That was in the slot to go for the 6. You know that. Little bit more power is gone.
Sensational
Raheem.
drop, as Imi calls it there.
Mm.
That was an easy catch, that really. Wasn't it? Yeah. Came
Yeah.
straight
Oh
good.
no, he's out. He's out.
Oh. Hassan, send in Hassan now.
Shit, man. Oh, I mean,
Shit.
I don't know to say as
Sugar.
well.
904. We're all calling for Hassan.
Oh, no, man.
We all want Hassan.
You got this
Oh,
one.
why so quiet? Keep the faith. We're going to win this.
You just
You know,
bowled
it was
him,
in the
man.
slot as well.
Come on,
He just
man.
completely missed it. It was in the slot as well. You know that.
You know, I'm starting to get
He
hungry.
missed it.
That's when
He just
oh,
completely
my
missed it.
heart's
I'm
going
telling you,
up.
that was in the slot to go.
According to
That was
Cal,
in the slot.
according to Cal, every single ball is right in the slot.
But yeah, it was in the slot, man. Come on, man. Look, even the commentators are saying it was in the slot.
You two have your cushions.
But
Yeah,
according to you, it wasn't.
Adam goes that he's going to need to have a ding dong after this match.
Yo, Cal, get some, man.
Yeah, Cal, bring us some ding dongs back.
I'm going here. I'm offline. Forget this.
You're right.
You know what? Yeah, for him, played a good innings there as well.
Yeah, another ball.
Actually, said,
Another
14.
ball. Come on, please.
Yeah.
That's
Come
a
on,
good
Hassan.
strike. Come on, please.
192
He's
strike.
asking a lot. He's asking a lot, man. Last 4 balls and flipping coming out to making 9 to win off.
You're even top 50 for 4 now. Watch.
Yallah.
Come on, watch. Hassan Ali.
Come on.
Oi, what's he doing? Joker, come on, please. At least a 4.
It's up in the
Yes,
air.
come on, come on.
What
4
did
runs.
I say?
Oh,
Top
four
10
runs.
for 4.
The crowd
What did I
goes
tell you
wild.
guys?
Oh my god, I thought he was gone. You know that.
The crowd goes wild. 5 of 3. 4 for a
Oh.
super over.
I told you top edge for 4. What did I
4
say?
for a super over.
Boy, this is risky now. You know, I don't know what he's gonna do.
Just make a single, man.
I don't know. I don't know what he should do. Go for a single or try going for a
Win
big
with the
shot or what?
six.
What we should do?
Pick up.
Yeah, there'll be more pressure. 2 or 5. 5
Oh.
of 2.
As Hassan looks to the skies.
Hassan,
on,
don't.
boys.
Please keep it along the ground.
Close one again. Mini
Come on, Hassan.
con-
Keep it
in the middle
keep
with
it
the
along
ball.
the ground. Along the ground, Hassan.
I can't watch this one.
Oh, put one, man. I secretly want the Molly to get 4 so we get a super over.
Oh, yeah, chill out, man.
That would be brilliant. See, finally, Cal, it was in the slot.
What? Oh, he's dropped it. Come on, at least 2.
Ooh.
I think only got they got 2. They got 2.
You got 2?
They get 1 or they get 2?
2.
They got 2. Yeah, they got 2.
I think I
3 of
dropped
2.
them. I'm
3
back.
of 2.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Come.
We thought you'd given up and run off.
Are you mad? Never. Matt, to be honest, he was never getting there, I think.
Oh, that was close, that, you know.
Ooh. A good fielder
That was
takes that.
close.
Saying.
That
It
required
clipped his fingers as well, you know, I think.
that required Shahid Afridi's skills from the New Zealand game, group game in the 2009 T20 World Cup, where he
What's
caught the
Hassan
ball
gonna
over
do
his
now?
head. 3 of
What's
2.
Hassan
Williams
gonna do?
coming in
What
now.
happened?
Come
Really,
on,
Hassan?
super over. Come on, super
Was he-
over.
2. Come on, 2 at least. Yes, comfortably
has to be
2 runs. No, level. Oh, come on, 3. Yes, we won. We won. Yes,
Yes.
come on.
Come on, boys.
What was that?
Oh, win. Oh,
What was that?
oh, that's it, the man. I'll take
Come
it.
on, man.
What was
Take
that?
Come on, boys.
Yes, Hassan. Hassan got it.
All I can say is this. Look. All I can say is this. Look. That was a definite choke. That ball, man.
No, but now look, let me tell you something, guys. Yeah, you remember I was saying, yeah, if they don't- if they-
Now, yeah, Khalid's gonna tell us how it is. Now that we won,
Oh,
yeah.
Bulta Sina, yeah,
Now he's
oh,
gonna tell us
Bulta
how-
Sina. You
Go
remember
on.
I was saying in the first innings, yeah, if they don't get 200, they're going to be kicking themselves. So what difference is made to them? Not yeah. If they got 200, you were never making this go. I'm telling you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was brought to you by Carl's Corner exclusive.
You know what someone needs to do? Yeah, make like a compilation of Carl's reactions this game. Up and down, up and down.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, man. I need some water, man. Because me, think गर्मी है इतना, मैं सोता मैं बर्फे बैठे हो, इतना मैं सब पसीना जाना भी
Sorry, yaar.
Come on, man. Come on, boys.
मैं पेट दर्द हो गया कसम में.
Where was
रोटी तैयार हुई.
man? That was just brilliant. That was not saying.
Would you predict that? Would you predict that missed field? Yeah, at one ball left.
Thank you for watching, Nazar.
सोचने पे नहीं क्या हो गया कसम में. तौबा.
You know what? Yeah, watch some of the comments here from the neighbors saying, "Oh, he's fixed overthrow."
What?
Some of the neighbors saying, "Oh, it's fixed overthrows or whatnot."
Yeah, that, man. I don't have time for that rubbish.
Good chase though, man. Cup chase.
25 fours and 4 sixes.
Devi's gone back to the week. Sorry, Carl, say that again.
Pakistan hit 25 fours and 4 sixes in their tie innings.
You know what I like with this chase as well? I know Rizwan got 70 out of it, but everyone's chipping the bit, like 10 over 8. You know what I mean? Bit by bit. You know what I'm trying to say? Fucker got 27 for him at the end as well.
I think you know in the batting combination they maybe could have slightly changed it a little bit. You know, like
Listen to me,
obviously
one. Forget about that. Forget about the batting changes, we won.
No, but yeah, you know what it is? You know, Pakistan is the only team. Yeah, they don't. You know, the management don't do it according to the match. They don't do changing around. They'll just stick to the normal batting lineup. Whereas if there's any other team, yeah, they would change it according to the circumstances.
They do.
We need to start doing that.
No, fair enough. Right. So let me just go to some comments. Sorry. Adil saying the commentators are dying. So, bro, the commentators might be dying there, yeah, but these commentators
we was dying.
are absolutely loving it. Debbie goes, if you got a haircut booked next week, I don't have one booked, but I'm going to be getting a haircut middle of next week.
When's lockdown finishing to a Monday?
So yeah, open on Monday. This comment's brilliant. Look, Shamsi's getting the engaged line for Imran Tahir.
Love it. I love it.
Ali Raja saying it was another brilliant watch along. Jazakallah khair for watching, Ali. Thank you for supporting us. Imi saying I was Pakistani of solid body parts, 30 years old, and I'm still alive. I've been tested 30 times a year at least. Well,
go on.
You know what? Yeah, this game is just a shout out to all those of us who didn't give up hope, to those of us that still believed in our team all the way throughout, and to those of us that gave up hope, yeah, and said, "Oh, Jolo, we've lost the game." Yeah, shame on you guys. Shame on you guys.
Yeah. Kyle, you got any words for that? Giving up halfway through.
For what? For what?
Giving up.
No. I said yeah. That.
No.
Oh, Bujaz Asina. What did I say?
Go.
If the main people who are going to get the bulk score, yeah, is Hassan Ali and Fahim. If they don't
Hassan
score,
got like 7
this is
runs?
not making.
What you on about?
Yeah. What about Fahim? How much score did Fahim do?
They all made
Hassan
the score.
They all chipped in.
They all made the
Yeah.
score.
What I was saying to you is Riz can't make that score on his own.
And we
They have
agreed,
to hit
with you.
the shot.
We agreed with you on that.
Yeah.
But you said we
Yeah,
lost
maybe
the
you
game.
agree.
You said we lost the game.
No, I didn't, yeah.
You did.
Rewind it back, yeah. I didn't. I'm telling you, I didn't. Telling you, I didn't.
Naz is saying, are you doing any of the games? So this is the last watch along that we're doing for a while with Ramzan starting in a few days. Inshallah, we won't be doing anything. We won't be doing any full watch alongs or reviews during that time. We might be doing.
When's the next game? Is it on Monday?
So for us, it's first Rosas on Tuesday.
No. When's the next game? Is it on Monday?
I think it's on Monday. Yeah, Monday. So we might be doing 10-minute kind of post-match reviews if we get the time during Ramzan. But obviously, we'll all be busy with other things as well then. So inshallah, we'll be back with watch-alongs after Ramadan. So Imi's said it there as well. They'll be back with during Ramadan. We're taking a break. Yeah.
No, but saying that, Hulk, yeah, is after this series, obviously it's Zimbabwe. Obviously, that's going to be in the Ramzan as well. Then after that, it's England, isn't it?
Yeah, after the Zimbabwe series, it's England. I don't know if the
Okadi Watchalong asa karsa sir. Hamara ground पे बैठे हुए sounds like.
we're
We
gonna
actually will do a live from the ground.
no. We're gonna be doing live vlogs, yeah, and watch-alongs, yeah, on the way to the match, interviewing people at the ground, in the ground itself, yeah. So if you have tickets to those games, yeah, and you see the Stani Army at the games, yeah, please come and see us. Please come and see us and say and get salams. Naz is saying, okay, brothers, have a blessed month and inshallah see you after Ramadan. Zakal Hair, have a blessed month. Naz, sorry, Shazeb.
Yeah, and if you're not doing a watch on, but follow us on Twitter. We'll be interacting on there.
Yeah.
Come join us.
Very good point, that Shazeb. Yeah, we'll still be active on Twitter throughout the month. Amy saying England watch-alongs from the ground, 100%.
Inshallah.
We will be rivaling Sky Sports. Forget Sky Sports. Just tune into Stani Army. Shoaib saying, I'll take a win for no win. Mohammed Arshad saying, just like, I think, is that Arsenal Football TV?
Arsenal Fan TV, yeah. They do like live, like after the game on that. Like,
guys, this is the highest run chase.
Yeah.
100. No, they're showing on the TV now.
Yeah, no.
You just saw that here. The highest run chase brought to you today by Stani Army, exclusive. Keep the faith.
That's it, boys.
Okay, so who do you have for your man of the match? So if you in the comments, if you let me know, who do you think should take the man of the match award? So the contenders are, I think,
I'd give it to Hassan Ali.
Hassan Ali?
For what?
Obviously, right? He's the winning runs.
Not too bagel.
Man of the match. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, if he never made the winning runs there, Pakistan would have lost the game.
Yeah.
But if Riz never made it 70, you would have lost the game.
I'm not even gonna bother arguing with Carl yet because I don't know. He's just deliberately doing this, right? So I'm gonna wait. So we have Rizwan that had 74 of 50. We had Fahim who had 30 of 14, and then from the bowling wise, we had Mohammad Nawaz who had 2 for 21 of his 4 overs. Hassan Ali 2 for 28. I think all things considered, I would go for Rizwan because he batted through the innings.
But you know what? It's possible Sharjeel could get it as well. Sharjeel could get it.
Carl would give it to Sharjeel.
I've read it.
I think for me, it's Rizwan.
Yeah. I think
he never got the winning runs, yes, but he batted till the end. You know what I mean? Trying to say, it's got to be Rizwan for me.
Yeah. But that's the thing, doing it with Rizwan. Yeah, there were some bad balls that he didn't put away. I 100% agree with that. But then at the start of it, like Babar, he started off a bit slow. And then he pulled it back in the second half of the power play. And then in the middle overs, they pushed the chase on a little bit, but then they slowed down a bit. But then he brought it back at the end.
Exactly.
And in doing that, in having that solid, in having that solid base at one end, it gives a license to the person at the other end to go for it. To go for it mindfully, where you're either going for it and then Fahim as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, he needs to concentrate a bit on his big shots, I think, Rizwan.
Yeah.
He's not going to be perfect. He's going to have his weaknesses. That's normal for any player. But like you said, Hulk, he was the anchor.
Yeah.
If Hooker made 29 of 17 odd balls, even Heather 13 of 6, it comes handy at the end. You know what I'm trying to say? So, end of the day, we got the win, man. That's what matters.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Babar wasn't with it today. He wasn't timing the ball at all. And I think Fees wasn't with it as well today. He wasn't really timing the ball as well.
Yeah. I think with the Fees,
Heather did perfectly fine.
Fees, I think I kind of knew in my head because he hasn't played in a while. Fees, like it was the T10 league, but we got a lot of T20s, like we said, and hopefully he comes back in form because we do need him end of the day.
Yeah, he's one of the main players in it.
Yeah, Mohammad Arshad saying, I think the strategy should be Rizwan and Babar go all out when they open, and if one gets out, the other should stay till the end. Yeah, which is exactly what happened today, where there is anchoring the innings, as Shazeb said.
I think I would do it all the way around. I'd maybe bring Fakhr and Rizwan in here and put Babar in one down.
Don't forget, these are the games. Sorry, going on.
No, sorry, I'm just going to say that we have to be thankful here that we have the luxury of having 3 players who, let's be honest here, whichever 2 of those open, we'd be okay with, right? You might say the third one maybe should open it, but you're not going to say you're not going to be completely saying that, this is the completely bad selection. Why these 2 guys opening? And we've got to be. Got to be thankful that we have that luxury that we're in that position now. Sorry, should I be saying?
Yeah, you're right on that. Like, I was just gonna say, like, this is the type of game that we need to experiment. But if there is, some things that we're doing wrong, or Barbara's doing wrong, or the management, captain, whoever it is, they're gonna learn from it. If they do mess up, they're gonna come back from it and learn from it. So these are the games that we need to, look at. We'd rather, right, look at the weaknesses now than in the World Cup. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So we'd rather find work on them and come back better.
I can't see them putting Sharjeel on the next game. I don't think they'll be changing a winning combination.
I just realized how many times you
You know what?
Listen,
You might as well just do a Sharjeel Watchalong, man.
We've got 4 T20s, 3 T20s against Zimbabwe. You will get his chance. Trust me. Don't worry about it.
No, but obviously what I'm trying to say is I can't see him coming in the next game. I can't see him changing a winning combination.
I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if they bring him in for the next game because I'm just looking at the batting here, and I don't think anyone's done anything to get dropped. So Barber's not going to get dropped. He got 14 at runner ball. Fakir got 27 off 19. Hafiz 13 off 11. Heather 14 off 8. Nawaz was the one who was out for a golden, but then obviously he has his bowling as well. There's no one who deserves to be dropped after this one game. Mohammed is saying that I think Barber doesn't like coming one down. Okay, he's in a system. So the third T20 is on Wednesday. Adil saying that Sharjeel will probably play on Wednesday.
Could do. I think they might next game probably just consider the batting order in the middle. Might be for him instead of Nawaz coming out or Hassan coming out more earlier maybe. So we'll see. And I think Rizwan is man of the match. I'm just looking at the TV now. I see him in the back waiting.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see. Sorry, who would you kick out for Sharjeel?
Not kick out. Sorry, I was saying change the batting order. I'd rather have Fahim coming first than Nawaz. Me personally.
Oh, before.
I feel more comfortable for him batting. To be fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Question for you, Carl. Then, if for Sharjeel to play on Wednesday or whenever the fourth T20 is, who would you kick out of the side? Ball now on. Ball now.
Who would I kick out of the side?
Yeah.
I told you at the moment it's difficult, isn't it? Because of Shabab. Shabab's injured. Yeah, that's the reason why.
That's the question.
Who you dropping?
Not playing.
Who?
Go on, Carl. Who you dropping?
No, because they have to bowl. They have to have the extra bowler, isn't it?
Yes. So are you saying that? So are you saying that Sharjeel can't make his way into the team then?
Not at the moment.
I don't understand. Why did you say all this? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, Allah ne bandiyo. Before this lineup today, we was talking about Sharjeel getting in the lineup today before the lineup.
Yeah. You think he froze a bit?
Yeah, he's frozen.
Can't hear you.
How can you drop a player? How can you drop a player when they've won the game? I'm talking about before the game. This match today, they should have played him. When none of these were trial and tested.
For who?
You lot are talking now that we won the game. That's why you lot are saying now, that who can you drop him?
No.
There was no dropping in the first place. If he was in the team, there was no dropping.
Al, rewind 5-6 hours. Who would you play Sharjeel instead of who do you play?
Riz what did Riz do in the one days?
Yeah, I just answered the question.
I'm asking you, what did Riz do in the one days? I'm asking you, what did Riz do in the one days? He did nothing. Yeah, so obviously Sharjeel was picked as an opener. Do you understand? Fakir was added afterwards.
That's good.
Why take Sharjeel with you for if you're going to add Fakir onto the game afterwards? Okay. So you understand? Now you look and speak because they've won the game. There's a different whole game now.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, it is.
Rewind 6 hours. Go back 6 hours. Who do you think?
In the beginning of the game,
who would you have played?
No, you never answered. You never said this question before, when they were starting the game.
No, we did it. I'm sure.
How come you say end of the game?
I wasn't here at the start.
Okay. Even then, when you came on, how come you never mentioned it then? Now when they've won, you're asking who will you drop?
I'm not taking the mick out of you. I'm asking you a serious question. Who do you think? Forget the fact that they won.
For this game, what I'm trying to say, for this game, obviously, Fakir got added up, obviously, afterward to the lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got 6 bowlers. Even Nawaz, they could have kept Nawaz out. But who I would have kept out, to be honest with you, is Usman Qadir. I would have kept him out.
5 bowlers.
And I would have had Sharjeel as an opener. And they would have had 5 bowlers anyway.
That's all that I was
Because
asking you.
mainly we lack on mainly is the batting, not the bowling.
That's fine, Carl. That's all that I was asking you,
We
bro.
normally always lack on the batting, not the bowling line.
I
And
think
Usman Khader got how much?
emotionally high here in Stani Army today.
No, I'm trying to say before the game, yes, today, yeah, before this game was started. Obviously, now it's a total different picture because obviously,
Yeah.
like I just said to you before, like, I can't see Sharjeel getting a game the next game.
Yeah.
They're not going to drop a player, yeah, on a winning combination.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, but that's why I was just interested to see what you think that beforehand, yeah, because we all had our opinions about what the playing 11 should have been for today. So I was just asking you that if Sharjeel had played for today, who would you have dropped from the playing 11 5-6 hours ago?
But even saying that, yeah, even saying that, I would add an additional batsman than a bowler.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
you go with 5
because-
bowlers, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah, but
That's the only
you've still got part-time bowlers as well, like Fakhr can bowl, Hafiz can bowl.
okay.
Yeah,
Not
Fakhr
really.
can bowl. He's bowled before.
I know you can bowl, but you would have won in bowling.
No, but I'm just saying, you've got, if it comes worse to worse, even Hafiz can bowl.
Riz can bowl as well.
I don't know about Riz. I think Riz can bowl as well. Yeah, I'm sure he's bowled. I'm sure he has bowled. I'm sure he's bowled.
Look at this from Nawaz. He goes, if Magla can bowl, I'm sure Sharjeel can bowl some spinners as well.
Chalo, look, we got 4 T20s, yeah. We can try out all the variations, yeah. We'll take it with the team. I think next game, like you said, we'll go with the same team. If they win that, then maybe we'll see a few changes. So let's see what happens, man.
Hello, alhamdulillah, we won today. It was a good game. Jazakallah khair to everyone who joined us. Jazakallah khair for everyone who joined on the panel. So thank you, Kal, all the way from Azad Kashmir, all the way over there in Pakistan. Thank Shazeb, Doc,
No worries, man.
Imi, again for joining us. The watch alongs wouldn't be the same without everyone that tunes into us and all your comments on here as well. So as I mentioned, we'll be taking a break over Ramadan. We might do some recorded videos, like 10-minute reviews at the end of each day's game, but we will still be active on Twitter. If we don't speak to you again until Eid, until after Eid, have a blessed month of Ramadan, inshallah. Eid Mubarak, and inshallah we'll see you on the other side. Any closing comments from you guys?
Nope. I'm just happy that we won, and Cal can calm down a bit.
Kal, anything from you?
Roti Dignibi, chalo,
Kal, be happy, man. We won. Be happy, we won.
Yeah, I've sat down for too long in one place.
Okay, guys. Allah Hafiz, everyone. And as usual, we will end with, but just remember to always keep the faith. And Pakistan,
Zindabad.
Zindabad.